All right, I'm hitting him with the intro. Everybody, welcome back to... Well, wait, I'll restart. I always trip up there. Or you can leave this in. All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Forget We Said That. I'm your host, Relytan. I'm still thinking of a tagline for our podcast. Joining us today, who wants to go first? Somebody introduce yourself.
I'm Alyssa Riot at Alyssa Riot on Twitch.
Legion Lion at Legion Lion on Twitch.
Oh, awesome. Well, thanks for being here today on, is it Saturday or Sunday? Do we want to tell everybody? Yeah, I know. It's Saturday.
Okay.
It's
Our very strict recording schedule.
Yes.
Always at 8 a.m.
I didn't feel good.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah. Well, you know, that's okay. I woke up from a nap and then everybody was like an hour or two before. Alyssa was like, "I'm tired." I'm like, to be fair, I was tired too. That's why I was taking a nap. But oh well, Sunday's good too. It's cool because I'm able to ignore the fact that the Bears just got rocked by the Chiefs.
Oh yes, I've been following that.
Oh, yeah. Well, here's the thing. Well, the thing is, I know this is not the first topic we were going to do, but I just thought I'd mention it because I want to. Yeah. But Taylor Swift was there because she's dating one of the Kansas City Chiefs players.
I did read that. Yes.
Yeah. So Taylor Swift went to Bears games, so she loves the Bears, even though she's dating a Chiefs.
With his mom, right? She went with his mom. Yeah.
No,
he's dating his mom.
She's dating Kelsey's mom. Yes, that's what's happening.
Yes.
No misinformation on this podcast. That is the accurate deal right there.
Taylor, why?
Taylor, why? You know, she's in her tabloid. She's in her MILF era.
Yeah.
Wonder what people dress up to go to concerts for that era.
I know.
like there's so many ways you could go. Yeah, flannel. But yeah, she was having a really good time. She was like screaming. I don't think maybe she does know football, but I'm pretty sure she doesn't. Good for the Chiefs though. The Bears suck. I'm so depressed about it. Anyway, I'm sorry. What a downer opener. No, I'm actually not that depressed.
Everyone's sad now.
Yeah, right. The Cubs won. Okay. Anyway, this is like super current events, and it's not going to age well for the podcast. Great job, everybody. I'm such an idiot. Anyway, I'm just kidding. How about you guys tell us? Well, actually, Alyssa came up with a topic, and I'm in the middle of dealing with it right now. Why don't you tell us what you what kind of shenanigans you got up to? Some
yes.
Well, what safe for work stuff you got up to?
Oh yeah.
Or not?
So I was at my friend Matt's birthday party the other night, and my friend Holly and I were talking about kinky things. And she said that when she was at a friend's house, they had like an online test you could take. And what is it called? Let me go to it. How
BDSMtest.org?
Yeah. BDSM
I like that's .org.
That's that organization. It's a really important research being done here.
Yes.
Well, at the end,
test.
you'll know why.
What kind of sexual deviant are you, right? And you have the option to take the small test, but you want to do the long test, obviously, for the most accurate results. Right? And so
although not mid test, but 75% of the way through, it'll ask you the same questions, and I'm like, did I answer it this way before or not? And then I'm like,
these are accurate results. It's on the internet. These are right. And
it's a BuzzFeed quiz.
Yeah, she was saying the same thing. Taking the test, she thought the people around her, they're into some weird stuff. Maybe they're gonna have some kinky answers, and it doesn't really. I feel like it doesn't really leave room for you to even you might think that you're sexually adventurous, but this test is no, unless you're a freak, you're vanilla.
Unless you're shitting on each other.
Yeah,
you ain't in this.
I'm I thought I was away from vanilla a bit, maybe a butter pecan, type, I don't know.
Sprinkles.
Yeah,
we added a cherry. Sprinkles. It's kind of spicy.
Yeah, it told me I was not. That I'm just I don't know. I like missionary, and that's it.
As Aqua says, mayonnaise. You're just
yeah.
Mayonnaise Americans, us mayonnaise Americans. Yeah, I have seen other tests. Don't ask me where. No, where they kind of give you like a breakdown of like I don't know what questions they ask. I don't think I really took it, but I see other people post their results, and it's like you're like percentage wise, like what you are, like fetish wise, I guess. You know what I mean? And like so like that's kind of, I mean, that gives you more of an idea. Like at least that will just be like, you're fucked up in this particular way, 99%. You know what I mean? It's like yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Here's where your childhood trauma is right here.
Yeah. Exactly.
So I figure, you know, well, Legion and I already took the test, but Aqua has not. So I figure, you know, he can run through some of these questions for you guys first. And if you feel like you want to take the test, we'll have Legion drop that in the comments or in the, what is it?
Oh, yeah, link it in the link dump. The link dump.
Yeah.
A lot of,
see what
no, I got you.
About this.
Man, this one's okay. So I'm already on page like 2, and I'm seeing things. It's like, I enjoy when people watch me being naked or having sex.
What does that mean, though? Like in person or on camera?
Right.
I guess it's both, right?
It's
both like an exhibition type thing.
Yeah, exhibitionism. Yeah, I think so. I've seen people say like, I love when people watch me, even if it's not live. They're just like, I love when people watch me jerk off. I don't know.
See,
I didn't say I strongly agreed, but like I don't know if I have a problem with it. Like theoretically, like it depends obviously on like who's watching.
It depends on who.
Yeah.
Like I don't want my grandparents.
Yeah, your grandparents. And
yeah.
You're like your pediatrician and your one kindergarten teacher.
Yeah.
There's all the important people in
my
your life.
softball coach.
Well, I'd have to.
The governor.
I'd have to bang on top of a Ouija board for my grandparents to see me.
That's one of the questions. Perfect.
Yeah, wow.
Strongly agree. Would you bang on a Ouija board?
I mean, I kind of would.
So the afterlife could live stream it.
Yeah.
Oh man, it is. Those tests are funny though. After a while, you're like you always go like middle kind of.
Right. I'm going
like,
a lot
strongly
middle.
agree. Maybe like kind of agree and that's neutral.
It's probably going to give
and
me
to the
like,
point where like it'll call you out on it too.
Right.
You probably haven't reached the question yet, but it's like, are you one of those people who just go neutral-ish when answering questions, or go completely completely agree?
I mean, if
like,
I really gave this a lot of
why
thought,
are you putting me on blast right now?
I know. There's a lot of middle going on here. Oh yeah, I agree. I'm willing to try anything once, even if I don't think I will like it. I think I agree, but I mean,
I disagree.
Yeah,
I
fine.
disagree.
Fair enough. I think we talked about this other time where it's like, I don't ick anybody's yums or whatever. What did Alyssa say?
You don't yuck someone else's yum.
You hate that term.
I hate it.
But she uses it like all the time.
Yeah, I know. I keep having to say it, and I'm like, I hate saying this, but this is what you mean.
Oh, here's another thing.
Kink shame.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm not a kink shamer, but other people can be. Whatever. I won't shame you for shaming.
Legion
I'm not a kink shamer.
That's my kink, though.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's my kink, though. Is shaming people's kinks.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
I'm out of arguments.
Yeah.
But like stuff like this, like physically restricting my partner is arousing. Well, it could be hot to see it, but like, I don't know, like, it's hard to like.
What, I have to do all the work then?
Right, that's kind of it. Yeah, like it's like I find it kind of hot, but also like I don't know if like maybe I'm the one that wants to get tied up.
It's
let me
scary.
see here. I'll say I see that's a neutral one. It's like that's hot.
Yeah, I'd watch someone else do it, but I don't want to be tied up. That terrifies me.
Right. I don't know if I want to be tied up, and I don't know if I want to tie up other people, but also like I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
That's funny. I think at that point you'll have to trust your partner. The thing that freaks me out is like, what if there's a fire? Or like, what if it starts flooding or whatever? I was like, where's the fucking key? Oh my god.
There's an avalanche in Hawaii. All the snow.
Yeah, because I feel like at that point you gotta trust your partner a bit, so you trust that they won't try to kill you, or this is like a snuff film they're trying to film,
or they die.
Yeah, or they die. What's that? Was it like Gerald's game? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Gerald's game.
It's a great movie. Yeah,
it is.
It's a great one.
Well, he was abusive, but if your partner did die, yeah, that would be scary.
But she was open to it.
She was. Well, she had to be.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, I found one I disagree with. I have a thing for large age differences. It's like not. I mean, That just
Which
sounds
way?
so weird to me. Yeah, which way?
Yeah.
Like, I do like a mommy, but like I don't know. Like it's not my main. I don't know. Like
Susan Sarandon.
yeah, right. Like older women could be great, but like large age difference like makes me uncomfortable to say that.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I mean, at this point, like, it's not even that big of an age difference anymore. If I wanted an older woman, I'm getting old.
Yeah, I don't
Would you
know.
consider yourself middle-aged now?
No, hell no.
I mean, yeah, I know. I didn't say, yeah, I know. Well, oh, here's one. When it comes to sexual acts, my partner's discomfort is pretty much irrelevant. That seems kind of like
Like
bad.
what? The room's too hot? Or
It's like no, yeah, right. Well, I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I mean, comfortable. First of all, if they want to be tied up, are they comfortable or are they not uncomfortable? I don't know.
I'll use.
They're trying to
soft
try it
lube.
once too.
right, and it's like, yeah. So like, I don't. But I would think that I want my partner to be comfortable like the whole time.
Yeah, you're using like silk. Or are you using rope that's been like sitting in somebody's backyard, just aging in the sun? It's itchy.
The Home Depot.
Yeah.
What about the olive
Get
oil?
blisters from it.
Olive oil.
Alyssa.
Yes, that's on hand.
the bedroom olive oil.
Yeah, I have it in a
Using-
petri dish. It's just like
Yeah, using food lube as actual
Food
lube.
Food lube.
Floob.
Floob.
Or yeah, foob, I guess.
Yeah.
That would probably sell,
Or-
right? If I
or-
like made like a cooking
wait.
oil that also acted as a sex product.
Quick,
Do the other way
patent
around.
that now.
Don't do the other way around,
right now.
bro. The other way around. It's
Which way?
lewd.
It's
Lewd.
lewd. Okay.
Yes. Lewd
Perfect.
lube.
Okay, so here, wait. So okay, but being treated with little or no respect during BDSM arouses me. Now that I can see someone liking, but the other,
Mhm.
like, that's like being treated. That's not comfortable, that's not a comfort thing. That's just like a feeling thing. It's kind of like it is. These are
Right.
at least like interesting questions.
And it's something you agree upon beforehand, so it's like, it's kind of
Right.
tricky.
So yeah, I can. Okay, these are interesting. Okay, I'm only like 20%. I was gonna do the short
Yeah.
one, but no.
This is the SATs. We're
I
timing
know.
you on this.
I feel
Mhm.
very like pressured. So you guys talk about whatever you want. I mean, I'll bring up a funny question. I mean, but I'm just kind of looking up here. There's I'll try to find interesting ones. Oh, I often put up fight in bed, but that doesn't mean I want to win.
That doesn't mean I want to win.
It doesn't mean I want to
Like,
win.
gloves on. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Square up with your significant other.
Like, I'm putting up a fight, but I might back down. We'll see.
I kind of like it though. I guess I get
know.
that.
It makes you wonder, like, well, I often wonder, like, where these kinks and fetishes come from. You know, like,
Oh.
what happened to you?
Oh, in your past.
You
like,
well, I mean, there's
what
it's like,
hurt you?
like that's some real like psychology, like deep into the brain of people, not deep into the brain of people,
Yeah.
but like was it the Kinsey Institute, you know what I mean? Like, isn't that studies like sexual kinks and stuff, right? You know, the Kinsey
Yeah.
scale and all that. I think isn't there a whole like Kinsey Institute? It's like basically a whole school of like
I don't know, I've
sex
never heard
stuff.
of it.
Kinsey, yeah,
Oh, shit. I gotta apply to that.
Kinsey. I mean, it's like, well, the Kinsey scale has been a thing for a while, where that kind of measures like where you are on the spectrum of like sexuality, you know. But that's like antiquated by now. I think that was like in the 70s. By now, there's a whole like other like
Yeah.
Y coordinate for sexuality these days.
Internet changed the game.
The
man.
internet changed it, dude.
Yeah, I do wonder. Because then it's like, okay, so what if you're acting upon these things because something like traumatic happened to you? So then is it okay to do it, or should you be seeking help?
This is, in my opinion, acting out on like fetishes and kinks like that, even if it is like a result of like abuse, is like a healthy way to deal with it, in my opinion. Like that's like an avenue where you can let off the steam a little bit.
Right, like they say, oh, well, there's an agreement, you know, if it's an agreement between two people, but there have been crazy things where, like, people, like, they have fetishes of, like, chopping off digits and limbs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know,
So
so then when
it
does
just
it
gets
become...
yeah, when it becomes harmful, I don't know.
Yeah, but you want it to happen. Like, there was one where this guy, I'll have to look up the story, but basically he had agreed to chopping off his ding-dong and to eat it. Him and the guy eat it. And, of course, he dies, you know, and so...
Right.
You know,
Well, yeah,
the other guy was like...
Wasn't that like a cannibal fetish thing? Like, that was just beyond, like...
Yes.
Yeah, that's like beyond... I mean, there's definitely...
Beyond meat.
Beyond meat. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
It's a... Yeah. Beyond meat wiener.
Yeah.
Did he... Yeah. Yeah, I think there's always other stuff going on there. Like I feel like the sexual part of it was the least of its problem, right?
Right.
Like, I don't know. Even if, like, you know, and you have the people, they're like voluntary, like amputees. You know, and yeah, I don't really know, like where the line is. Obviously, I don't like when it's like going to affect your life, but like theoretically, you want to chop. I mean, like, or not chop, but like, you know, like if you want to get rid of like a sexual organ and it's not going to kill you, not in the way they did it, apparently, this cannibal, but like if it's not, it doesn't hurt anybody. Like, I don't know, like but like, yeah, if you just straight up chop off a leg, there's people who have a urge to like chop off, like their limbs.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, and that's not a fetish, I don't think. It's just like a thing they think needs. It's like body dysmorphia, right?
Yeah,
so I guess if it stems from like body dysmorphia, then that's something they could seek treatment for. But obviously, if it's something that like isn't, if they feel like they don't want a penis or something, like I don't know, that's not as detrimental to life, right?
Huh.
I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah. I think everyone needs therapy.
I'm not saying I would like
every
recommend
single
it.
person.
I just
doesn't
think
matter if they're crazy or not. I think everyone needs therapy.
Right.
Sometimes you have
it's not
good outlets for your trauma. Sometimes you don't.
It's definitely a tough question. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't know how people could be horny about wanting to hurt themselves. Like, so how could you be horny about removing a sexual organ? What are you supposed to do with that?
Well, I mean, if you know anything about, say, like anatomy of like people who are born male, like there's other ways to get off than your wiener.
I guess.
So, but not, again, I'm not saying like I wouldn't recommend removing any body parts.
No.
At least, but like trans girls, like sometimes they don't want it anymore, and it's like, well, that's fair.
Yeah,
and usually
makes
they
sense.
make it into something, right? They make it
like what, a lamp?
Yeah, they make it into a lamp, right? The smallest lamp of all time. But like, yeah, like they make it outie and innie. You know what I mean? And,
I see. Yes.
Yeah. So that's something. But yeah, if you're just like, hey, bro, get the steak knife, bro. Let's chop this thing off, bro.
It'll
and it's
be
like,
sexy
obviously,
the one time.
Obviously, y'all need to go into a hospital.
Fire up the barbecue.
Yeah. Use the air fryer, man. It's quicker.
Dude, everyone used the air fryer. I can't believe I didn't have one. It's funny how everyone becomes like a salesman for the air fryer once they have it. Yeah. They're like trying to sell. They're like, I never knew I need this. Like, fries are so much better. I'm like, okay. All right, sounds good, Billy Mays.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Here's a disagree. Here's a disagree. I don't have any sort of specific fetish or non-standard sexual turn on. Disagreed.
I think everyone needs to disagree.
I know, right? Especially if you're taking this test.
Yeah,
that's true.
Well, that's one of the.
We need to get a Mormon and have them take this test.
I want to meet the guy. I want to meet the guy that put like strongly agree with everything, and then like agreed with this one. See, I guess that's how they know if you're like agreeing with everything, because they'll throw this one in. It's like, well, you agreed with that and all the others. You're banned.
They're
inconclusive. See a therapist.
Yes.
Link you down. Here's your local therapy session.
Some of these I kind of agree with, but like I don't know.
Oh man.
Wait, which one was funny? Oh yeah.
Did Brandon take this quiz?
I sent it to him. I don't think he took it yet.
Oh, okay. You gotta let us know.
I want to
This is
see
so-
what his results are.
So dark. I love seeing the fear in my partner's eyes when they know I'm going to inflict pain on them. I mean, I get it, but also like, damn, what a way to word it.
The fear in my partner's eyes. Oh man.
The hell?
At that point, is it hot anymore?
Right. I mean,
Oh,
yeah, it's
no.
like I want to see arousal. I don't want to know if I want to see fear, but I mean, if fear turns them on, then I guess I'm just gonna. And that's one of those things where it's like neutral. It's like okay,
you just like pop out from underneath the bed. Boo. I was like, yes.
Did I spook
Yes.
you? I'm
You
good.
jump scare. Woo, I got it.
Cool, I'm ready to
That's
go
my
now.
thing.
That's my fetish.
Yeah, we think it's like a sinister thing, but it's just like jump scaring people around the house.
That's such a,
It's like, oh, yes.
that's such a good idea
That's
for
my
like
thing.
a skit.
You,
Show.
yeah, you take it to like Knott's Berry Farm or like Halloween at Universal.
Yeah.
Just have a boner the whole
I
time.
love seeing the fear in my partner's eyes when they know I'm going to inflict pain on them. I'm an
She's
anime
like, why are you so
villain.
sweaty?
This is scary.
And then it's like you go spaghetti.
Yeah.
Taxes.
Oh yeah, technology.
God.
Why
I
are
do
people
like-
so afraid of technology? Technology.
I do like how like off the wall the questions go, because I don't know if they're in specific order, but it was like, oh, you know, do you like being spooked and all this, and then it was like, would you let your partner use you as a toilet? And you're like, whoa,
Oh god, that one's coming.
I didn't
Well,
even allude to that.
It's like those like old school Dare ads and those copyright ads and stuff like,
Uh,
you would do this on drugs. What would you do? What else would you
you?
do for drugs? You steal.
You
You
would
shoot
download
a
a car?
cop. You steal a baby.
Download a car.
Would you go dookie on your friend?
Would you
Huh?
Here's a good one. Here's a memeable one. I enjoy playing a different age than what I technically am. Now wait, I know what it's saying, but I want to go in and say, "Hey, Shani," or "Hey, little lady."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like when
what's
my
under your
partner plays a
skirt?
butterscotch man. That's my thing.
I like my I want my Werther's original fetish.
Yeah. Could you help me with my
my
suspenders?
Pepperidge Farm
Yeah.
role play.
Oh my god.
A little bit of AARP
What?
role play.
Yeah.
What's that painting of the that couple with the pitchfork and they're standing in
Oh,
front of
Ma
the
and
farm?
Pa clamp it?
It's
Yeah.
oh,
There's got to be a night with that
That's-
included.
that painting's
We
called
both dress.
that painting's called American Gothic. Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
You just
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, or American
That's our-
Gothic nights.
Dude,
where
I-
we dress up like
I
that.
guarantee there's people doing shit like that right now.
Oh, I'm sure there are. They're
Well,
like, they get a big bottle of Cornhuskers lotion. You're like, am I rubbing
be
it on my
fair,
chest,
to be-
honey?
Millard.
Yes.
I mean, that's silly to us, but like to be fair, it's kind of hot to like, I don't know, I would probably be hot to like dress up like as like, I don't know, like Victorian or like some
Oh,
sort of
that
like
would be cool.
yeah, like some sort of
Mm.
like bygone era where it's like, and if it's like accurate, like maybe not that because there's like all those corsets and shit, which honestly that could be still hot, but it'd be like take forever to get undressed.
Yeah.
So I guess
but
those
maybe
orgies
that
would
was
last
fun.
forever. So you know, maybe they're still going on. They're still getting it organized.
You know what? I think that is a kink. There are people that buy like the Victorian clothes
Yeah, I
and
guess you're
stuff.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's the anticipation, right? Like getting
Right.
through all
Right.
the layers.
No,
of
the more I thought
clothing.
about it, the more I liked it. But like, it is silly to just think about like dressing up as like old people from like the 50s or like, you know, like even that I've seen fetishes like 40s like pinup girl fetishes. Yeah, I guess this quiz is making me even kinkier.
Yeah.
Shit,
This is
I
opening
remember,
up more avenues.
I remember this one YouTuber. She wanted to do an experiment with if to see if people wanted like 1800s like clothing on like OnlyFans.
Oh.
And she did this like whole like long photo shoot with only showing her ankles, and she actually got people to sign up. It was kind of
Huh.
crazy. Huge Victorian dress, all that.
Oh right, yeah, dude.
Like never really undressing to the undergarments, even
Oh.
really. It's just showing ankle and stuff like
Mhm.
that.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
there's- people
sick.
signed up for that.
It's a
So there's
straight
a
up.
market for that.
It straight up is like
Shit, I gotta find that. Gotta find that girl.
it's
Yes.
like clothes
Don't know,
fetish.
don't-
I think that's like basically what it's called, clothes fetish. Which
Yeah.
like but like people are into like I have a I'm outing my friend. No, I know I have a friend and
Name drop him.
Yeah, his social security. But like he's like, oh, I think it's sexier when a girl like when when she's clothed you can't see it, but you know what I mean. And it's like I kind of agree because like like when it's just a girl's like business out everywhere, it's like okay, well there it is. But like when it's like when it's under like a t-shirt or like or
you gotta have imagination, right?
Yeah, and then it's like oh fuck yeah, what's under there?
Yeah, if it's all out there, like I forget who it was. I think it was either Joan Rivers or Bette Midler talking about Kim Kardashian. They were like, it can't be that exciting to see her naked anymore because everyone's seen it. They're like, the only time you would see a part of her no one had ever seen is if she swallowed a camera, Everybody's seen everything else.
The endoscopy fetish.
Yeah.
Going hard.
It 100% exists. I've probably seen I haven't had innocent eyes since I was like, well, a long time ago from the internet.
Yeah, definitely.
Dox
the
your age.
Internet is responsible for.
I don't remember when that was, but it was too long ago.
Yeah,
it changed my life forever.
Last year, I learned what sex was, so that's been a while.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. And I have 2 kids, they're 9 and 15, but I just figured it out.
Alyssa like thought them into existence. They just appeared from her mind.
Yeah,
Alyssa,
it's like it'd be cool.
Yeah, right. Yeah. No, it'd be cool. Alyssa, Mary, Christ.
Yeah. That's what Amara was. Immaculate conception. That's why I was so young. Yeah.
And she's gonna be taller than me. Oh shit.
Yeah.
No, those were the the high heels, the high heel boots.
Yeah. Oh my God. Look at Amara. She's always wearing those things. Like we were at the grocery store the other day, and they kept making clip-cloppy sounds, and I was like, "Would you quit horsing around?" And so I was all, she's all, "Can you get me a snack?" I was like, "You go get it yourself." And she made the horse sound. She's all, "Poof," and then she started going away to go get it.
It's like Monty Python with the coconuts.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
Not to that is funny, but not to make the most awkward segue of all time. But here's a question. I find it adorable when my partner acts or dresses childlike, or when they engage in childlike activities, as in coloring in a coloring book or playing in a playground.
Oh man,
is that problematic? Yeah, no. Like I don't think I strongly agree. I definitely. I don't think I like it that deep. I don't like it that deep. Like I get it. Like it can be kind of like endearing to like kind of act a little innocent and childlike, but like man, like coloring books and playgrounds, nah.
Yeah, they knew.
Disagree.
With that question.
I'm gonna disagree. Wait, what was this? I almost I disagree.
That question actually links into the FBI database.
Yeah,
and they're
agree.
just tracking
and then
you
you're
now.
like,
yeah, automatically just gets sent out.
Yeah,
being monitored now.
Here's where I knew someone whose husband was into diaper play.
Right.
And his partner was not about it.
Pickling.
Crinkling, I think. Crinkling, I think.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
crinkling.
I mean, I've heard. I may have heard that before. I just heard like, what is it? ABDL, Adult Baby Diaper Lovers. Yeah, I know about it. I mean, I'm not even like. I wouldn't even be shy if I did like it, but like, I've never seen like the appeal. I mean, I probably would be shy if I liked it, but like, I've looked into it and been like, that could be hot, and then like I look into it, I'm just like, I'm not feeling it, dude.
Right. Hold on, sorry, I gotta let the cat out before she starts screaming.
Oh my god,
cat rage.
We're getting close to halfway done with this, so that's good. Not that the cat rage.
Not that. Yeah, cat rage.
Pussy Riot. That's a good one.
That's the band, actually.
Right.
It's Pussy Riot.
I know. That's what I'm saying, and it makes funny. It's funny now that I think about it. For Alyssa, she hasn't heard the joke yet. She's still putting on her headphones. We kick her out of hotel. Oh, okay. And so I says to my wife, have you heard?
And then I said to Brandon,
have you ever, Alyssa? Have you ever heard of the band Pussy Riot?
Yes.
That's just funny because it kind of fits you.
Yeah. Yeah, they got in huge trouble, I think, in Russia.
Well, yeah, I hope they're not in Russia anymore, or else if they are, they're 6 feet under it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know
I'm
that
just
the girl
saying,
went to
Russia.
jail.
I think they're out of Russia. That band. If they were still there, they'd be like.
Oh yeah, all the rich people comped out of there a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see. What do you guys think about your results? You
We
both
gotta ask
got...
these questions to people in Vegas.
Oh yeah,
gotta
that's a good
interview people.
Oh, yeah.
Did you say you both got like not or like you're both Milli Vanilli?
I think barely, yeah.
Let me see.
I don't know.
I'll go to my
I show you
results.
my results. It's just like pee and poop stuff.
Yeah, right. It's all like, yeah, you're the nastiest person who's come through this website.
And
I'll
we're
read
calling
you.
the police and your mom at the same time.
No!
The mom police. The police that are made up of just moms.
Oh, God.
The HOA, basically.
Moms against BDSM. I'll read you mine. Let's see.
Would they spank
The
me if I liked BDSM?
Oh, no. How much
No.
older are they?
Yeah, I know exactly. It's like, wait.
They would tape you up and not feed you.
Oh,
my
God.
I'm into it.
Let's see. I got 83% vanilla, 81 dominant, 78 switch, 74 submissive, 47 master mistress, 40 brat tamer, 36 experimentalist, 35 primal prey, 34 masochist, 30% owner, 29% voyeur.
Oh my god, is this a rap song?
Yeah. 29 sadist, 23 primal, 18 rigor. Don't know what that means.
Oh, that's for ropes.
Okay.
Hey, and
that
don't
was
say
like-
that word ever again. No,
Okay.
Yeah.
oh, wait, you can. You can
Don't
say
tell
that.
Brandon.
Yeah, don't tell that to Brandon.
Okay.
I thought it was a boat thing.
I thought, yeah, I was like rigging something up.
It's you're supposed to say. There's a joke there.
Sex at the sea.
It's riga.
A riga. Oh, okay, got it. 17 exhibitionist.
The boat people know. Boat people in chat.
11 daddy mommy. Don't know what that is.
I mean, I know what that is.
10.
Honestly, so go ahead.
Go ahead. Rope bunny, 4 degrader, 4 slave, and
Rope
1 pet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
Where'd
See,
you find all these results? I got like only 5.
What? You did the short test then.
I did.
Rip.
It was like 100 questions.
absolute
Dang.
rip.
Maybe your answers are boring, so they didn't
Yeah,
ask you more.
Yeah,
didn't even
I
put
must be so vanilla that they're like,
Yeah.
you're just 5 things and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be-
I mean, I get. Yeah. My ideal
so
relationship.
so you need to be in control, Alyssa? Is that what I'm getting at?
I can't-
Yeah.
Wait, what's your largest? I mean, yeah. Well, she's only kind of mommy daddy. Some girls do call themselves daddy. It's kinda
Yeah.
like it's like, oh, I don't know. For some reason, that is kind of, I don't know. I like a good mommy dommy. Don't we all?
I must be boring, but I could not say daddy during.
Right. Yeah.
Like, it
I get
feels
it.
dirty.
Like I don't know if I'd want to hear that. And yeah, I don't know.
Well,
if
me and Aqua definitely can't say daddy during.
Right. Exactly. Well, okay,
I
so,
think of my dad, and he's gross
Right.
as hell.
Yeah.
No, I know, and I
That
don't
is
blame you.
weird,
I don't
though.
know if I'd call everybody mommy. Like, I think it's a funny joke, but like, I don't think I'd call my partner mommy constantly. It's like it's more of a-
MOMMY or MAMI? Because that's hotter.
Oh, you're right. I mean, you're right.
What
Yeah,
what about
man.
the British one? MUMMY. Mummy.
Mummy.
Mummy.
Mummy.
Does that do it for you?
Yeah,
Does that do it for you guys?
For some
Mummy.
reason, that's the worst one. Yeah, I don't know why. And because I like British people, but man, I don't know. Well, yeah, like what this one was in my ideal relationship. They'd see me as a mere object. I only exist.
No.
Yeah, it's like what? It's like I don't know. I don't. It's like I get being submissive, but like the whole thing where it's like I'm an object, and it's like, I guess if you like that, but you could just do that at home.
Yeah.
Treat me like a swifter that you hate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like okay. Yeah.
What
it's-
kind of object? You know,
Is it a? Yeah, exactly. Is it
a broom.
That's true.
a computer?
I treat my fridge really well.
Hmm.
do,
Yeah.
do you see yourself as a fridge?
Yeah.
Right.
My phone. I'm really afraid of dropping it.
Yeah.
Right,
I'm
like
really delicate with my phone.
Some people take better care of their cars than they do their wives.
That's what I'm saying.
Or their dogs, or their pets, or
Right.
their wives.
Oh, here's another anime quote. Making my partner suffer for my pleasure is one of the best things in life.
Ew.
At the beds.
In
Like,
bed.
is them? I'm trying to show them anime and they hate it. That's them suffering, right? I'm like, watch
Right.
this. Watch this.
No, Legion.
So,
On the
It's
other,
gross.
watch anime with me.
I guess on the other side, the next question is: living with a group of slaves owned by me and serving me would be my ultimate life.
Oh,
goal.
that's the cold question.
See?
that me and Alyssa
Yeah,
were
I'm just
talking
generally
about.
agree. But here's the thing: I'm not even that into it, but that would be fun as hell.
Oh, yeah, I think this test website is run by that cult, and they're like inching their way to it.
Oh
That's
man,
so
maybe
good.
that's what we should have added for our episode. We should have said, and we had people take a survey so we can weed out some members.
Yeah, right. Oh, right. Yeah, guys. Yeah, you're blocked because you didn't answer this right, so you can
Yeah.
no longer enjoy our content.
You're not
we
keen
only
enough.
we only preach the truth to those willing to receive it with open arms.
Literally.
friend.
see.
She was telling me that they knew some people, like this couple, where they go to like orgies, right? They're swingers, but they don't have penetrative sex. They do other stuff, like so, like sucking on people's feet and like massaging and things like that, and that's what they like.
I mean,
So like, yeah.
like I don't think I want to go to one that is just that, because then, yeah, I like as
Is
part
there
of
good
other
food at
things-
least?
I-
Do they cater?
I know, right? Like, do they have like charcuterie boards and stuff?
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm
you're
in.
getting your toes sucked.
I'm
Okay.
in. I mean, yeah, lick the like ice cream off the toes. Hell yeah, yum.
I would
Depends how
do it if I
manicured
didn't
you
have
are.
to do anything. I'd be like, my kink is not doing anything, but I will accept the massage. If that's your
Alright.
kink,
and the board too.
yeah.
And if you
Ooh.
can put on like TLC on the TV as well, I'll show up.
Wait, they
Yes.
do have
No
those.
matter what.
They do have those. I've seen something where there's like they put sushi on people and you eat it off them.
Oh yeah, they do that.
That could
I'd
be a
warm it
fun.
up.
Like,
But I like wasabi though. That's gonna be a problem.
For who?
there's a
They
joke
might
there
like
somewhere. Like,
that.
yeah, I got your wasabi right here.
Ooh, that's gonna burn.
Yeah, that would hurt. On your
That's
nipples.
that's my fetish.
Right?
Yeah.
Actually, even on just your normal skin, I'd feel like there'd be like a red splotch where your skin was just super
Ooh,
irritated by the
yeah.
spice.
Oh, I need to ask you how you guys answered this one. I have plenty of sexual fanties.
Fannies.
Fannies.
I have plenty of
sexual asses.
I have plenty of sexual fantasies which would at the very least be unethical to execute.
What the fuck?
Agreed. No, I'm just kidding.
Is
I
that
don't like I legitimately
Extreme.
don't. Like, that's funny. Like,
Extreme.
I'm not I feel like I know about a lot of kinks, but like, what would even be that? Like,
I don't know.
like kidnapping
Like, I want to
somebody?
go to the comedy side of it. It's like, can we try to do it mid skydive? Is that
Yeah.
possible?
Is that
I have
ethical?
to start a
Yeah,
forest
is that
fire.
ethical? No, probably not.
There-
I
Oh,
just-
yeah, I'd like to start the Maui fire right now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's my
Okay.
fetish, dude. Maui fires, dude.
Yeah.
That's funny. Have you seen the people? Oh, have you seen I've seen videos of like people naked and they're skydiving.
Ugh. Wouldn't your wiener flap around violently?
No, it wasn't.
Right?
It's not the wiener that was funny. I can't.
Was it her boobs?
No.
Mm.
the I don't know how to. Okay, her
Her flaps?
her flaps were flapping, I guess is a good way to say it.
Ooh.
And it was just really, it
Dang.
looked really funny because it like the wind like got into it and like
No way!
like, you know what I mean? It was like you know, it looked like like a fish like screaming.
I'd watch it.
I've
Yeah,
never been
you might-
skydiving, but I know from people telling me like once you like pull the cord for the parachute, like your whole pack like kind of rips into you
Yeah.
because I'm all that
Ooh.
force. Imagine that on your bare skin.
Ow.
You're like, okay, it's time to like descend like now to get to the target, and you're like the whole like backpack just like rips into all that like
I'd be-
straps and stuff like that.
I'd be willing to bet she probably didn't feel good after that. I don't know. It was I
Right?
it was like a meme from like 10 years ago. You might be able to find it if you Google, obviously.
put that in the link up.
For nude woman skydiving. I know that you want that in your Google searches. So.
Yeah.
But if you ever had the urge, I think you'd probably find it because it's an old meme, like naked women skydive vagina. I don't know. Vagina flapping. Vagina flaps.
It was before the great P-Hub purge.
Right. It might be out. It's unethical. They didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't want that kind of that skydiving company wanted to distance itself.
Yeah.
Maybe we can sell it that way though. I don't know. Is that public indecency if you're like several thousand feet in the air? Does that count as being in someone's like?
You can't see it.
View?
They're too far.
Oh,
That's true.
See. Yeah, no, you're probably right.
It's above a school technically then.
Yeah, you're done.
Right.
Being that far
You're
up.
right though. That's actually a really good question. But yeah, you're right though. I bet there are some people that do that just because they're like they feel like everybody's watching them, which is probably enough for them. They're like, ugh.
It's gotta be a weird feeling up there, nude, falling down. It sounds like something you'd have a dream of, you know?
Right. That's how you enter the afterlife. It's just naked falling.
Yeah. My flaps.
My flaps. Oh, I found the question. In questionnaires like these, I tend to go for the extreme answers rather than
There it is.
answer. So I'm going to strongly disagree, even though I have done the neutral one. 60% done, guys. More pet play. I don't want to keep my partner as a pet. I mean, I get the kink.
Yeah, the one in the cage. I'm like, what?
Right. Yeah.
That seems uncomfortable.
I mean, yeah, right. I get it, but like also like that's not how I would want to spend my whole life. Just like I don't know.
Yeah.
Also, like when you invite people over, you just gotta explain it all the time. I was like, oh,
Right.
where's your dog?
Well, I definitely
like,
for
that's
that.
for my partner.
You need like
Yeah.
you need like a dedicated room for this stuff, and it's
I'm
like
a foster. There's not one here right now. This would be the perfect cover.
Oh, my foster's going to work right now. She'll be
Yes.
back later.
Yeah. She's not up for adoption.
Yeah. I'm a foster fail.
Yeah, foster.
For my wife. I foster fail my wife.
Yes.
which is related. I often behave in animalistic ways during sex, growling and howling.
It's so funny.
Sounds like
the
something
first
Pops
time
would do.
a girl did that, I like cracked up.
What?
Couldn't stop laughing.
She started growling.
She tried to do the growl.
I don't know.
Started busting out laughing.
That might.
It totally killed the mood, but it
yeah.
was
It could
hilarious.
be cute, but could also be like, okay, what?
What about purring? Ew.
Nah, she didn't purr. She just growled. It was hilarious.
I mean,
Purring
yeah,
would be creepy.
yeah. Like if you act way too much like a weird cat girl, what do you call her? Like a. I know what you mean. Or like, yeah, those girls. Like, yeah, there was those. I think every school had the weird wolf girls or whatever. Like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're the wolf pack, or what's the TikTok trend where like we are wolves and they like sing about like being a weird and they're like I'm the alpha, I get all the pack together and we hunt, and it's like a weird song they sing and it's just like I don't know. That was
in the linked up, man. That's
I don't know.
hilarious.
It's a trend. It was like a dumb TikTok trend, and I think most of them were just taking the piss anyway. But it was still cringy as hell.
Yeah, TikTok's like the craziest thing on the internet. I swear.
What about like animal play, like a dog? Like you grab the guy's shirt and you're pulling it, and he's like, "Come on, give it back."
Right. Oh yeah. Drop it.
Drop it. Come on. Spraying water.
Yes. I don't. This isn't.
That'd also be just a funny thing to have on hand instead of like the usual like sexual toys. You just have like collars and spray bottles
rolled
and
up
I don't know, chew
newspaper.
toys.
It could probably be
just
useful.
things you'd have like for a normal pet, but
The
it's
water.
for your significant other.
Water would be useful for like cooling down after a sesh. It
A
could
little
work.
spritz.
Little spritz.
You just have like the graduation fan that Alyssa had. Just...
Right.
Yeah, there you go. It's helpful. It's part of my toolkit.
You have like a Batman like tool belt around you.
Yeah, there
Just
you
have
go.
like different attachments.
Yeah, that's the only thing I wear. And socks.
What situation would call for the grappling hook?
The suspension, right?
Yeah, right, yeah. I need to get up to the suspension, but I don't know how. I know. Clunk. And then zip up to it.
Oh my god. There was I was on Facebook Marketplace and they had a gyroscope for sale. I wonder if that would work.
Ooh. Wait, how does that work?
Where you go spinning in all directions.
Oh, that would be cool. Is that a sex thing? That is my fetish.
It could
How'd
be.
you guess?
It's for stabilization.
Yeah. Human gyroscope. I'm sure that could be some kind of kink.
When your hips and knees don't work anymore, that's what's gonna help.
Yeah.
Rock the boat, so to speak.
Just hang on. Like, you just attach at the hips and start swinging around. Jesus. Going like Mach 50.
Right. You'd look like that skydiving girl that was naked. And just,
I need to find that. What? Here's a. This is kind of related to the one we were questioning. I enjoy watching other people being naked and having sex. Like, isn't that almost everybody? Unless they just
no one does that.
Yeah, like if you're on this it's like, who's the person taking this that's never watched other people? Unless you've literally your whole life, like, you've been in a BDSM relationship since you were 18 and you never looked at any porn, and you're just like,
right.
oh, I've
you wouldn't be on this test if you've never seen it.
Thought this was natural.
It's natural.
You guys don't do this.
Yeah,
that's the real trouble with these tests. Is when you figure out your friends' notes, and they think it's normal, and you're like, what?
That's
I thought everyone pooped on each other.
I know. That's what I was thinking of earlier. Is like I know we say, you're not supposed to yuck the yums. I fucking hate saying that. But
King shame.
I don't care who you are. You're pooping on people. That's gross. It's not hot. It never will be.
It is. It's like that stuff has germs.
Germany would like a word with you.
Oh right, yeah. Cakefarts.com.
Cake fart.
Did I told you that one, right? I told you that story.
Yeah, farting on the cake.
It was cake farts, but then a little piece of turd came out onto the cake, and it was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Just
go to cakefarts.com. Just go. It's probably
small
down
price
by now.
of destroying your browser history.
I mean,
we bring it up every
anybody
podcast.
listening to this podcast, please go there.
We bring it up every
it's
time.
Gonna be like the podcast equivalent of Sleepaway Camp for me and Aqua.
Oh yeah,
definitely. Just mention that bad horror movie all the time.
That should be our. That's what we should have had for our logo. Just that face at the end.
A cake.
A cake.
It's
No,
like a
the
cake.
Sleepaway. No,
a cake as the logo
with a poop on it. That would be funny too.
With a cat on it.
A cake with a little
cat pooping on it.
A cake emoji. Oh, cake emoji. Well, I don't know. A cake with a poop emoji on top of it, or
or the wind emoji.
Yeah. It's like, and we'll rename the podcast Cake Fart Podcast. Thank you.
God.
I don't know.
And people our age, close to 30 or over, everyone's seen that 2 Girls 1 Cup video, right?
Yeah, what a classic.
Actually, I avoided it.
Really?
Wow.
Yes, I've actually avoided it. It's kind of crazy. It's like me and COVID. I'm like fucking too fast for it. But every time, back when we were younger and like we just had like smartphones just come out, like everyone would just try to show me that video because they knew I'd never seen it, and I've just been fucking dodging it for my entire life, and I'm still gonna dodge it.
It's a rite of passage, Legion. Grow up.
Unless now I'm afraid to go to TwitchCon because you guys might like strap me down and like force me to watch this video.
Is that your fetish?
Yeah,
I don't
strongly agree.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I mean, honestly, it's not the worst thing in the world. It really, maybe it was real, but honestly, it looked pretty fake. Honestly,
yeah. Was it AI generated?
It was AI generated. It was all CGI.
Before AI was a thing.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I've fucking swerved this shit.
Yeah.
Just from my imagination and when people tell me what happens, I can kind of picture it. So I think that's enough. It's like reading a book, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, who's behind you?
Just saying, it looked very. It just okay. I won't go into details, but it didn't. It looked very. I don't know how to say it. It looked like, just It didn't look natural. It didn't look like something that would come out of a person. What the fuck was that?
Alyssa doing her influencer camera focus thing.
Oh, I see. You need to see it for your haul. Are you giving us your haul?
Yeah, Aleve. Oh, ibuprofen. I told him Aleve. God.
You told him to
I
leave.
love how everyone knows how to focus a camera because like everyone like posts and everyone does TikTok. Everyone does it. So
Right.
I love how everyone knows how to like actually focus their camera now.
Yeah. This is insane. I told him to leave. He got me You got me 200 milligram ibuprofen, not Aleve. I have 800 milligram ibuprofen on my shelf.
You said Advil.
I said Aleve. I said it 50 I'm busy. Get out of here. We're recording.
No, it's part of the podcast.
Yeah.
Domestic abuse is my kink.
It's just demonstrating
Miscommunication's my kink.
Yeah,
Strongly
miscommunication.
agree.
Yeah, I was demonstrating Brandon's kink,
Telling
and that's
some-
just me going, "You did this wrong."
Telling somebody something 50 times is definitely a kink. You, you didn't dom him enough.
Yeah.
We should ask Dreadlock about this test then.
Yeah.
Wait, where's his test results?
Bruh. I mentioned this to Alyssa, but like for those who don't know, our friend Dreadlock, he's also like part of our community type thing.
Mhm.
But he's one of those people where you definitely have to tell them like 50 times what's happening or what's going on for him to like get it.
Mhm.
And even like when he's at the party, you're not sure like what what he thinks he's going to.
Yeah. Like, we had it set up, we're going to meet up for TwitchCon. We've got the B&B booked, everybody knows what day to go there and how long we're going to stay. Legion made it very clear, and then Dread messages me and goes, "Hey, we should meet up for TwitchCon. Make sure we get Aqua in there too. He should come." And I was like, "Yeah, those are great ideas. I wish somebody else would have thought of them."
I think he messaged me on the same days too, and he's like, he's asked me twice, you going to Vegas? I'm like, I hope so.
Mhm.
Like, I can't tell the future.
Are
like,
you?
Yeah, right?
You should ask them that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully he's all good on that. I'll
Yeah.
probably hit him Cliff Notes again sometime this weekend.
He
Yeah.
did say something to me. He said, I'll have to visit you guys. Oh yeah, he's like, I'll have to visit you individually, and then it's like, and he's like, you have to get me some deep dish, and Legion has to show me how to surf, and Alyssa
Yeah.
can tell me how to survive Compton.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
I sure
It's pretty good.
can.
Hood Riot.
Yeah.
Riot coming out.
So
That's
I mean,
right.
he knows the drill.
Mhm.
we-
He'll
we-
show up.
I think we mentioned it
Yeah.
before, but he's like he always seems to find his way back, even though if he wanders off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should have had him in on the Survivalist
Yeah.
podcast.
Oh my gosh,
He
yeah.
probably had that just
Once we're
then I wander off and I find food. That'll
here's
be
the
him.
thing. I think he'd be like when he'd be great at like hide and seek because he could probably find you again really easily.
Yeah, easily.
He'd be the seeker.
Yeah.
Oh my
Maybe
Hold
we'll have
up.
when this podcast blows up, we'll have a community event where you have to hide from Dreadlock, and he'll always find you.
He's so funny. He's probably going to be sitting on the couch when you walk into the B&B. Like, they're going to hand you the keys and you're going to go in and be like,
He's like,
"Oh,
I'm renting the second floor, guys. Didn't you know?
What?
I'm below you guys.
Hey, neighbor." It wouldn't surprise me. I'd be like, "Oh, okay."
I am so hyped though.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I
Uh,
realized
uh,
I was shaking my ice around.
Oh yeah,
I'll edit it out.
fix it
Don't
in
worry.
post.
Sorry. I forget. I would
Fix
like
it.
to feel like I'm drinking scotch.
Right. This is like the first time I'm not even like drinking anything like during recording because it's
very
7 o'clock and it's way too early. Not really. Now it's 8.
It's very humid here right now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We're getting into our fall, which is just it rains a lot,
Yeah.
and so like when like the sun comes out like during the afternoon time, it just like all the water rises and evaporates, and it's just sweaty.
Ugh. Yeah, that's what it feels like here. Like it's cold at night, but during the day it's still pretty warm. So it's like you'll start wearing a jacket early in the morning, and then by the afternoon hits, you're like sweating. It's so gross.
We'll just call it an exercise.
Yeah.
I'm in my sauna right now.
Ugh,
Don't mind me.
I'm ready for it to be cold.
It's definitely gonna be cold at nights in Vegas.
I'm still taking.
We're hitting the later end.
Yeah, how are you on your test?
Yeah, I'm still taking it, and it's all good. But I did have a question because you were talking about Hawaii, and I was reading Reddit, and I guess there was this whole thing where people were talking about the rat lungworm, and people were saying that it's really common in Hawaii, but I guess not if you don't really know what it is. But man, it freaked me out because people were talking about these they're like worms that potentially could, if you eat it, they eventually could make it to your brain and pretty much kill you. But people were in the comments were like, "Oh, you have to watch out for this in Hawaii." And I didn't. I was going to ask you about it. But if you don't know what it is, then that's fine. I guess this topic isn't going to go anywhere. But no, I just wanted to ask that. It's interesting. I want to let you know, don't be eating too many raw vegetables without rinsing them or soaking them or something.
Oh yeah.
Lungworm?
Rat
I feel like
lungworm.
That's true for a lot of places though.
Oh sure, it can happen in the States too. I just know that people are in the mainland, but whatever the
foreigners up there.
I'm just saying, people were really being like, "Oh, gotta watch out for Hawaii." I think it's just, and it reminded me because you're saying how humid it was. I don't know if it might be a climate thing, but yeah,
maybe.
Yeah,
around this time, I would watch out on the beaches because this is the time for the jellyfish to come on.
Yeah, well,
land.
At least they won't.
And those motherfuckers hurt.
At least they won't eat your brain. But yeah, I got you.
Have you ever been
Not
stung?
yet.
Yes, multiple times.
What does it feel like?
Good.
It burns. Yeah, it feels really good.
Yeah.
Strongly agree. That's my fetish right
there you go. I like
that. That shit burns.
Really?
It's yeah. How do I describe it? It kind of feels like someone poured something hot on you, but it won't go away. Like that initial shock from getting something hot poured on you, just never goes away. It's still there.
Oh, okay.
And I haven't even been stung by big ones, like massive ones, just by little tiny ones. Just I don't know, when I'm swimming and stung my face because I swam too close, or I walked back on shore when the tide was retreating, so it just got on my foot or something.
Ooh, is it right away you feel it?
It gets itchy and then it burns.
Oh, I see.
It's
and
sort
then you
of a
realize
buildup.
you've been stung.
Yeah, that you've stepped on a tentacle.
Okay.
It usually it's worse after you go to the beach after a full moon. Because that's when they I don't know, is that when they migrate or something? I don't know, I'm not a marine biologist, but that's when a lot of them will just wash up on shore. They'll definitely be in the water at nighttime. But yeah, that shit hurts. You got to get a credit card too to scrape them off, because sometimes they're kind of they're all over the place, so you don't know which is their head part and which is just a tentacle. So you don't want to grab it with your bare hand.
There's some life hacks.
Also, it helps
for that.
also gets helps with the needles that stick into you, when they sting you. Yeah. Because if you try to pull it off, you might drag some more needles onto your foot,
No.
even if it's up and down. So you just try to scrape it off with the credit card.
Maybe they're barbed. Yeah, I think they're barbed maybe, and yeah, the credit card helps to just to flatten it out so the barbs don't.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
You don't have to pee on it though.
You don't have to pee on it. Okay, wow.
Just aloe vera and some, I don't know, Gold Bond, and you should be good.
Here I was.
Unless they're allergic.
Here I was about my plan for patrolling the beaches of Hawaii, waiting for people to get stung so I could pee on them, and now you're telling me that I won't be able to.
A big hydro flask full of water.
Anybody need peeing on? Anybody
thing.
get stung by jellyfish? You need to pee on them? Anybody?
Although I will say a warm surface, maybe that's where the pee thing comes from. But I don't know, I just put my leg or whatever is affected on on the car after it's been sitting in the sun, and it kind of alleviates the pain.
I did read that.
So maybe it's the warmth from the pee. That's where people got it. But
it is the warmth that denatures the venom. I know. What is it? I know that. I just read another Reddit thread, completely unrelated to the other one I was reading. And usually lifeguards have really hot water on hand.
Oh, okay.
To basically put your
neutralize it.
Oh yeah, and to put your hand in it or whatever, or I can't remember exactly what the methods were, but yeah, it's just to get it on there, and I can't remember. They have some pretty clever methods of like, keeping the water warm. I think through like the sun. You know what I mean? Like as long as it's like it's sitting in the sun, it's water, it's being warmed, and then if someone needs it, they have it on hand. It's a cool process. But I think it's definitely the warmness. So yeah, in a dire situation like on a raft or something. Or, I might have to pee on Legion, okay, guys?
Yeah. I'd rather just get a magnifying glass and just sunray my
You're
leg.
Like, I'll find another way. I'll find another way.
This is the only way.
Although it does bring out the Hawaiian seals and the turtles, though. They like to eat the jellyfish. It's always nice seeing them.
It doesn't
close to the
hurt
beach.
them?
No, they eat it like champs. It's kind of crazy.
Wait, what do they eat?
Nom nom nom.
Jellyfish.
The jellyfish.
Oh, the
turtles and the
turtles.
seals.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, I mean they're probably immune or something to the venom.
Yeah, it's like when a camel eats a cactus with all the needles still on it. What the fuck? How is that possible? It's not shredding everything.
Yeah, no way. How's your test going, Aqua?
I think
Where
I finished.
are you at?
No, you don't have to tell us that.
I don't know how to read it. I don't know how to read it. What? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna skip this part. Okay, my bad. Yeah. Ooh.
It was an ad.
yeah. Right. It was. It kind of was. Oh, I'm a non-monogamist. Uh-oh. I guess. Yeah. Ooh. Experimentalist. Ooh, voyeur. Oh, am I a rope bunny? Yeah. I mean, yeah. So like, those are some of the big. Yeah, I would say I'm not an age player. That's at the bottom. Ooh, I'm not vanilla. Apparently, I'm only 20% vanilla.
Really?
Yeah, but like it's just
me on my Tinder profile.
The rest of it is kind of like a mix, but yeah, I don't think I'm. I mean, like you say, I didn't disagree with many of the kings.
Oh my!
I'm not a rigga. I'm a 55% rigga. Degrader, rat tamer. Okay, stop.
Rat tamer.
Oh no.
I'm a baller, street caller.
Ooh, I'm still 68%
Short caller.
dominant, but I'm actually maybe more submissive. Switch. Oh, I'm pretty heavy into the switch though.
We gotta remember this for the strip club.
Yeah, right. Oh, I don't know why I'm such a pet. I didn't even put in like, wanting to be caged. I said like disagree. Maybe it's just because I like mommies too much. They think,
Yeah.
he'll be mommy's
like
pet.
maybe not a cage, but maybe like a collar.
Yeah. Yeah, experimentalist voyeur. Yeah, it's interesting results. Yeah, what? Yeah. Oh yeah, I thought Alyssa would be a good brat tamer. Just seems like something a mom would be good at.
Brat
tamer.
Don't be such a
brat.
Don't be such a brat.
Yeah.
Ooh, say it again, Alyssa. Someone's gonna isolate. Someone's gonna isolate that part of the podcast.
God. It's gonna end up on some other side of the internet. My voice.
That'd be funny if we had like a community and be like out of context, like stuff like that would be.
Like out of context. Forget we said that moment.
Oh my god.
That's the whole point of this channel. Forget we said this.
Yeah,
shit.
The whole point of it.
This is the okay. I have a really really bad pun for fans of the show. If there were ever people. Okay, it's a really bad pun. I told Legion about this earlier, but it's a pitch here. They're called forget we nots.
What the hell?
Like it's like
funny.
Forget we nots. So it's like forget me nots, but it's forget we nots because they're like
it's pretty clever.
Yeah, it's kind of clever. I don't know. Think about it. Put it in give another guy a $5. No, I'm just kidding. Another $5. Get us a logo that says "Forget we nots." No, I'm just kidding.
Forget we nots.
I just and I was like forget we nots, and then I'm like forget
just
we
tossing
nots.
and turning in bed.
Yes, I was. It was literally me in my bed.
The Charlie Always Sunny thing. He's like he has his board on there.
I should really. I have this stuff behind my. I guess you can kind of see it. I should really put like red string around here. That would be funny as hell. Then I could have a skit. I could have a hilarious part of a stream or something where I point to this and go, forget we nots.
Forget we nots.
It's such a stupid one, but I kind of thought it was funny, so I just threw it out there.
It's pretty good.
So you're pretty vanilla?
I mean, apparently not that vanilla, but I'm also not like super. It's not the kinks aren't like I'm just like non-monogamous. It's like okay.
Non-monog.
But like I think it always said like
do.
Like would you want to be devoted? Yeah. No, monogamous. But yeah, it kept saying like, would you be devoted to your partner 24/7 all the time? I'm like, no.
What if I'm sleeping?
Yeah. So I think it took my like not wanting to like be a 24/7 slave to be like, well, he obviously wants to screw everybody on Earth. It's like, well, yeah.
Obviously, he has no loyalty to anyone.
Whatever. I'm in my non-loyalty era.
That's the next tour. My non-loyalty era. Oh man, my results are like mostly dom. That's kind of crazy.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah, monogamous, but a lot of dom. I have to be in control. I know where it stems from because I definitely am a control freak.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, mine's kind of dominant. Yeah. I'm right in the middle. I guess
I think that helps me with my production thing, but yeah, definitely like I need to know everything down to like details and stuff like that.
That's
like
fair.
And if I can like command people to do like certain things so I know where
You will do this.
Here's the thing about
you will take this train, Aqua. Take this train.
Here's the thing about that is a lot of people that have that kind of personality love to give up that control when they like.
That's what I was just gonna ask.
Yeah.
But isn't it also nice when she's like, "I'm gonna do this"?
Yeah,
you know?
I'm gonna take care of you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I'm like, it says I'm.
I definitely have some of that percentage in there.
Yeah, it says I'm 68% dominant, but and then it says I'm 69% master mistress.
Nice.
I'd be down, but for the most part, I'd probably have to be in control.
I mean, this once.
I don't
just
mind.
This once, maybe every Sunday.
I also got a high grade on D grade E. I guess I just like to be yelled at. Like I don't know, like yeah, like
you do like spicy Latinas.
Yeah, exactly,
so
right. So
there's something like that.
At first, it's like D grade E, then it's like, oh, I can see it because it's like, yeah, it's like even if it doesn't have to be mean. You don't have to like, or you don't have to. I guess does have to be mean, but it's like I don't really care about like being like, I don't know, like sexually like insulted, but like I do kind of like the spicy yelling and stuff, or mommy telling
you'll never be a great streamer.
What was it? Yeah, there was some streamer. Actually, that's a good thing. This is a long story, and I won't go into the details. But there's a streamer that kind of had a disagreement with this other like person who's like has like a YouTube kind of channel show, and she's the streamer's a dude, but the other person's a lady, and she's kind of a dumbass now, but she used to be cool. Anyway, the thing is though, like she started like yelling at my favorite streamer like through her own kind of stream, and someone in one of the comments was like, "I'm kind of jealous of this streamer being yelled at by her," and I'm like, "That's kind of relatable." like she was like getting mad at him. She's like, "You're a piece of trash. You suck." And I'm just like, "Damn, I kind of wish she was telling that to me."
Yeah, I had a boyfriend that was like that. He thought it was cute when I would be pissed, and that made me more pissed.
Right. That's kind of me. Okay.
That was him. Like he was like instigating. He's like, "Oh yeah, give me some
and
more."
He's smiling, and I'm like, "Stop smiling, you idiot!"
And you know what though? That's the brat thing. That's the brat tamer part. That if you were good at put him in his place, then you would have been a brat tamer. But I guess maybe you didn't. You're just you're a brat. You're a brat abandoner.
Yes. Yeah.
A brat
like,
break-upper.
I'm tired of this.
Which is kind of dommy. There you go. That's the
brat
ultimate
teacher.
dom move. Yeah, it's the ultimate dom move. Just to leave.
Yeah.
Leave him hanging.
Chad. This is the Chad gif.
That's right.
So dominant, he just leaves.
Yeah.
It refuses to elaborate.
I'm in
Leaves.
control.
Yeah, refuses to elaborate. It would just be just leave though. Just leaves.
Yeah, just literally leaves.
What's your voyeurism percent, Legion?
Voyeurism is pretty low.
You don't
I'm
like
very
to watch.
private.
You don't want to be watched.
Mine's hot.
No, like I feel like I don't know if I want to watch because I don't think I'd get any enjoyment. I'd have to participate.
It depends. Well, it asks a lot of questions though. Like, voyeur, is that just watching people online? Because I do that. Just like we were talking about, who doesn't watch videos? But like, if like in real life, though, like being a voyeur, like that could be hot. Like, it depends. Are you being a creepy voyeur? Like, or I mean, but because that could mean a lot of things. Like, but like in the bedroom, like I don't know. I don't mind the whole like I'm non-monogamous. So like if it's like if it's like in the bedroom, like I could see watching or participating or just watching, but like. It's not something I'd make a huge habit of. It's more like voyeur, as in like I'm on the internet and I'll watch videos of people.
Yeah. I'm voyeur out of interest. Like I watch a YouTuber, Swell Entertainment. She goes to conventions, like all types of conventions, and just kind of like reviews them. Like how well they can like manage like a whole bunch of like events and stuff like that. And it's like I'm fascinated by that. Like whether it's like an adult convention or a furry convention or like a convention just about like sneaker trading. Like I just want to be there to walk around and just look at people and see what like
that'd be cool,
how they exist in their community.
They're gonna say you,
but I don't know if they. Yeah, but that's mostly out of interest though. It's like never really out of like, oh yeah, I want that.
I thought you were either gonna say that you watch your stream in like a very voyeuristic way.
Like watch my own stuff.
Or you, I thought, well, no,
I listen to this podcast a million times.
No.
I'm like, no. I'm not a fan of myself.
No. You were talking about like, you're like, this lady does a stream, and I thought you were just gonna be like, I voyeur her stream. I like to watch.
I just watch her stream.
Or I thought you were gonna say that she, or that like she voyeurs people, like she does these conventions and like, let's look at this guy. Look at
that's what I thought.
Let's talk to this man.
Well, like look at his booth. Let's just watch it for a little while. But then I thought
she did one on TwitchCon. It was interesting though, like how she like thought like how like gamers interacted and like how the whole event was set up. I thought it was interesting.
No, that sounds actually really cool. Honestly,
I was doing the same thing.
I'm pretty. I can relate. Like I can see that being fun. Yeah, like seeing how conventions work, because that's a cool machine to watch play out.
Yeah, I just want to see people in their communities, how they interact with each other, because it's like totally different worlds sometimes.
And then
he just wants to be God.
Then I thought
I just want to play like Civilization, and I'm just the admin.
You kind of time. To be fair though, Legion, you like to watch those nature streams, right? Obviously, because that's what we're gonna be seeing on Saturday. Isn't that is
that an animal?
That's a little
voyeuristic thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's always looking.
like how many hours do you have in that stream?
Like I don't know about hours, but like
got 1 billion points.
I know based on the amount of channel points, right? Which is based on like how much hours you watch or interact with the stream. I've probably sunk in like over 400 to 500 hours just watching that stream, like as my side panel.
Can you spend those points on stuff on that stream?
Nah, there's no like betting or anything.
Like betting?
Goro bets? Yeah.
Goro bets for these sweet animals.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a good idea. I just thought of something. We could put razor blades on chickens' feet and have them battle it out. And do Goro bets on it. That should work pretty good, right?
And stream it.
We'll get PETA to sponsor us.
We'll get. I don't know. We'll
get that patent now.
There can't be anything illegal about that.
No.
I call it penis fighting.
So I like to watch out of interest. It's never a sexual thing.
Gotcha.
Because I have to be involved. I don't know. Stimulation.
Not yet.
I never.
Not yet. Vegas will change me when we go there. I'll be a different person.
There's lots of things to look at.
Anybody else get a high primal prey? Wait, what's the difference?
I guess I'm was it hunter prey?
Yes, it's hunter.
Primal hunter.
Hunter.
It's a dumb thing.
Hunter x hunter. I guess I'm kind of close. I'm primal and primal prey. I don't know. I guess they're kind of even. I don't really understand what that means though.
I don't know. Is it just like you guys go your separate ways in Walmart and eventually you find each other? One of you finds each other.
Right, I think I get it, but hunter. That was my class I played in World of Warcraft. Hunter.
You have a bow and arrow.
I had a boner the whole time.
You just say you have a boner.
I thought that's what you said too.
Yeah.
Because I was playing my Hunter MMO, and I'm so hard right now.
I can't believe they didn't have a question about eating Kentucky Fried Chicken, getting kerneled.
Wait,
Strongly agree.
wait, but you're right though. Where's the feed food fetish?
Yeah, where's the food
Alright.
stuff?
I would love to. I mean, if there was a girl that wanted to, I guess I don't know. That would be pretty bad. I've already been fat in my life. It's not very sexy. It doesn't. It doesn't turn me on.
Or to have food on you, like whipped cream and
Well,
stuff like that.
that's different. Like when you're eating sushi off like naked people. I think that's pretty hot.
Have you guys ever done any of that stuff? The whipped cream
No.
and the foods? No?
I haven't. Yeah.
I mean, I would, yeah, like whipped cream, but yeah, just like light stuff like that. Anybody do edible underwear?
No, I've never done that. I would.
I really haven't either, honestly.
It's like a
It
fruit
just-
roll-up.
Yeah. You just look like a goat chewing on some grass.
Just,
like,
just
Yeah.
get a box of fruit roll-ups and just put it on his dick. It'll be the same thing.
But you gotta have a Capri Sun on the nightstand because you're gonna get thirsty, you know?
I have my Echo.
You're just having a picnic now.
I have my
Yeah.
I have my Echo cooler with a Ghostbusters ghost on it. Thank you very much.
Yeah. There's a Lunchable in there if you want.
Right? Yeah. I got my pizza Lunchable in my Power Rangers lunchbox.
No, that goes back to the age difference
Oh
question.
right. Oh whoops.
Yeah.
I guess I do have that
God,
fetish. No, it
I
says
walk right
0%
there.
age play. It says 0% because each time it said like I want to be a little baby for my partner. It's like no, disagree. Like-
Yeah.
like
I do
maybe-
that by shitting my pants.
Yeah. And then my
Immediately
diaper.
I'm
poop my
into
pants.
age play. Don't shame me.
I mean, yeah, the way
I'm
it
at
worded
work.
it, if it just said like
right now.
if it just said like I like to act bratty and to my partner like I don't know, that would have been better, but like I like to play a massive age difference with my partner. It's like disagree.
Mhm. Yeah, as soon as
Massive
it said
age
coloring books,
I
I'm
swear
like,
to
what?
yeah, coloring books. It's like, where'd the coloring books come from? Like you're like, would you put your penis in? Would you? Oh, I want to be degraded. And would you like coloring books? It's like what?
Yeah, you grip the crayons like a
Yeah.
fist, like a little kid.
I only liked 9-inch big thick crayons.
I love it when you draw outside the lines. It's so hot.
That's the brat tamer. No, don't. You have to color in the lines.
Yeah, that would be Legion. He's got to be in control.
Yeah,
You
he'd
gotta
be-
do it
Yeah.
right.
I'd be putting like painter's tape like along the like drawing.
That's my
Sorry.
And then that's your like thing like that. Their partner like you take the painter's tape and I don't know you like on he goes or what noise does tape make? And then I don't know, I guess, and then your partner gets really wet or whatever, hot down there. And it's like, oh yeah, the painter's tape's coming out. Ooh.
Yeah, think about that. ASMR kinks.
Ooh,
Getting
yeah,
turned on by
right. Where's
sounds.
that here? Yeah, I honestly don't have that. I mean, I don't know. I have some people I know. They like the ASMR, and some of them aren't. It's not even a sexual thing. I would be into it, but I'm not. I mean, I want to be into it, but I'm not.
I wonder if it could be though. Like you said, like
Yeah,
the tape,
probably.
like ripping it, and someone's just all.
There's definitely people.
Is this
like
an
that,
old
for sure.
dude? Go.
That's a
It's
Jerry
Shaggy
Lewis.
from It's Shaggy.
Yeah.
Zoinks.
Zoinks, yeah. No, that's Jerry Lewis. Liven Glavens, pretty ladies and the Huygens and the. But yeah.
Cutting construction paper. You're
Yeah,
like,
ooh.
oh.
I've definitely Oh wait, yeah. I mean, I think I mentioned this earlier. Like woodworking. That's like I mean, if you want to get
Ooh.
really what do you call it? Yeah,
Is that
you
an
can-
innuendo?
Yeah, if you want to get really innuendo about it, but like like a woodworking, like putting I don't know, whittling. I bet whittling would be good. I bet that's a good ASMR. I haven't found any though. Whittling. Goddamn whittling.
Yeah.
I could see
Yeah,
that.
I don't know if like ASMR. I'm into ASMR, but I don't know if it's like a sexual thing. I don't think it is.
I don't think so.
I think it comes from like needing noise to happen all the time. I don't know. I just when it's completely silent, it irks me.
Yeah.
Like I just need like some like white noise or brown noise to go on like anytime, even when
Brown
I'm sleeping.
noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah, brown noise. Yeah, I thought the brown note. That's where your fetish, your scat fetish comes in.
Oh God.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Like, white noise is considered like static, and like brown
Well-
noise would be like considered like a spaceship.
Huh.
Okay. Have you heard
Like
of
like one's humming and one's like actual
right?
like static sound that goes
yeah.
on.
I did
Um,
not know
I
that.
didn't know it's called brown noise.
oh,
I guess it
didn't-
is.
yeah, it's like more of a deeper kind of a more bassy, I think, thing. That sounds right. I mean, I've heard pink noise is pretty relaxing. I don't know if you've
Pink
done that
noise?
one. There's a lot of different noises. You might like pink
know.
noise because it's I think that's almost like the opposite. It's kind of like a slightly higher pitch, but like not as loud, kind of static kind of thing. You might like
Huh.
pink noise.
Okay.
There's like apps you can get that have different white noises. My mom has it. She has she really likes to like have noisemakers and I think she's a light sleeper. So she likes to have
Yeah,
all
me
sorts
too.
of noise like blockers. She needs like 3 layers of like noise blocking.
I'm gonna look that up. I'm a light sleeper too. It
Oh, yeah.
sucks.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
there's apps, but yeah,
So
pink,
am I.
pink
Mhm.
noise, and yeah, like I think you might be able to. There might be more. Brown noise actually sounds like kind of what I like because I like that that spaceship kind of like
Yeah, the humming,
the
like the
low
drone
hum where it's
humming.
like
yeah.
bro, the engines are like going and we're traveling to Alpha Centauri. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know if it. Yeah, ASMR could be fetish. I think like early on
Right.
people thought it definitely was.
There's people who
Like,
get
oh, what
off.
is this
Definitely.
fetish thing?
There's people
on
who
it.
get off.
Yeah,
with
I'm
it.
sure some people do.
Yeah, but like, yeah, I know. Yeah, I like it. I like some things of it, but I wish I could like really lay down and listen to it. But I get distracted too much by a lot of the
Yes.
like little noises that I don't like, and I'm like, okay, not worth it. Just listen to music.
Yeah. It'll relax me to an extent, but sometimes if they switched up and it'll be a noise I don't like,
It's
I'm like,
some
ah.
spoon doing something. You're like, what the fuck?
It's just like when I
Hand
raid
bone.
somebody. There's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
there's
like,
just
"God
there's just
damn
someone. Who is this?
Yeah.
right.
Oh yeah, I woke up the other night. He was playing that game, and then I woke up and I'm hearing crickets, but they sound like they're in my room, and it was that Alveus sanctuary. I was like, oh, what the hell? I was
Mm.
like, there's
Listen to
crickets.
nature.
Yeah, I was like,
Listen.
all right.
You must listen to nature. I guess oh yeah, another.
That's a good
fetish.
reminder. Like Twitch makes your phone fucking hot. I don't know why.
It does.
Like the amount of like it uses your battery and your screen just like, overheats your phone. It's kind of crazy.
So your phone
Yeah.
has a Twitch fetish.
It does.
Yeah,
It gets
pretty
hot.
much. It's so hot.
Yeah, Twitch gets me so hot," said the phone.
Yeah. We're
But
gonna
yeah,
see
I'm
a
a
lot
light
of
sleeper,
kinky
too.
stuff in Vegas. We'll have to expand this conversation when we get there.
It'll be at a bar and it'll be way too loud.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna yell it.
I guess I'll be the resident heavy sleeper. I mean, I don't know if I'm heavy, but like,
Oh, you and Brandon for sure.
Yeah,
you,
the room will shake.
Yeah.
oh, for sure. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I mean, yeah. I probably snore too, but yeah. I guess I'm a heavyish sleeper, but it's like I'm not sure. I don't know. I probably wouldn't.
Brandon's like the heaviest sleeper I've ever
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
I think I
And
do wake
quick.
up if I can at least wake up for alarms. Like I'm usually, I'm always nervous that I'm gonna miss an alarm, but I like never do, unless it's
Oh,
seen.
yeah. And
I have that anxiety all
Yeah.
the time.
shit.
and you
yeah,
know
me
what?
too.
I have a decent internal clock. Obviously, sometimes, especially if I drink a lot or something, I'll lose it.
Jeez.
But no, I'm just saying, like if I'm sober, I can usually sleep and wake up, and I'll like know roughly what time it is.
Mm.
Like
Yeah.
I'm within like a half hour or so. So
Yeah.
like I don't know. I have a pretty good internal clock. So even if I miss an alarm, it's usually not a huge deal. But like, so I'm not the heaviest sleeper, but like other people talk about how light they are, and I'm just like, whoa, I missed that. Sometimes I wake up. Did you hear the
I'll
thing?
probably
Oh
wake
my
up
God.
like 3 to 4 times a night, just like off random.
Yep.
I'll like just wake up,
Well,
adjust myself, like look
My
around real quick,
anxiety is
check
my
the
alarm
phone,
clock.
and then go back to sleep. And I'll do
Mhm.
that 3 to 4 times a night, every night.
I
I haven't
usually-
had a decent night of sleep in like since I was 13.
It's funny. It's funny you mention that because I just last night, right after we didn't record, and then I'm like, all right, and then I
Brandon, no.
and then yeah, what the fuck, Brandon? And then I fell asleep, and then it was like 4 a.m. or some shit, and like I just heard talking, like outside, and I'm like, what the fuck? But it was just I don't know where they were, but it was just people outside. But it was still weird that they were like talking so loud at like 4 a.m. But
He's like, shut the fuck
I
up.
know, I almost
did.
out the window.
but like I woke up for a second, I was like, what the fuck? And then like I was,
People in my room.
yeah, right. It sounded kind of like that. I was like, or I was like, someone's downstairs. What the? But I mean, it's like, well, they are. I'll shoot
The
'em.
fetish police.
It's the
Open
fetish police. I hadn't taken the test yet. They knew.
It's the precog fetish police.
It's the pre-con. Oh my god,
Yep.
Mr. Anderton.
Shit, yeah. I'll probably be the first one up, and I'll just be like on my phone, like just waiting for you guys to like get up. I already
Right.
know. I'll be up at like 8 a.m. You know.
I was
I'm
pretty
gonna
happy.
do
Probably
my
won't.
best.
I was pretty happy with like how often I was able to get up and start going.
Yeah.
I'm usually good. Like if I'm on vacation, like I'll be like, okay, even if I didn't have like the best sleep ever, like I'd be able to like will my body up. But like sometimes I just crash. Like some of those nights we were trying to watch like Critical Role, I was like,
Yeah.
I was done.
Yeah, I would just
son.
go to bed. I'm like, I'd
Yeah.
rather go to bed early than be tired all day tomorrow.
Yeah. It's like we
I
walked.
do the Irish goodbye, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
bye.
and,
You leave.
and I think.
It's like, she gonna finish the movie with us? Or
And
no? Okay, guess
I mean,
not.
to be
Bye.
fair, and I honestly, I agree because I think Legion, I think he just naturally has a little more energy than us.
He
we're,
does.
we're
yeah.
slow. We're a bit of a slow dinosaur.
Yeah.
He's efficient. He can.
He's like the yippy chihuahua
Yeah,
bouncing
he
around.
can-
Well,
So
slow
Sit on my
down,
knees
come
with
on.
me.
Yeah. We gotta walk him. Come on, get up.
Yeah. Twice a day, people.
Twice. That'll be fun. I'm excited.
Shoot, we're pretty close to this trip too. Actually,
Yeah.
it's like 15 minutes away of the Airbnb from the strip.
Oh,
is.
Oh, nice. The strip.
Yeah.
Nice.
The strip. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
want to. Since Alyssa and Brandon won't be with us all the time, there's gonna be a point where we're gonna take not Airbnbs, Ubers over down to the strip. So
Mm.
yeah, I didn't want to be too far away.
Yeah.
But
I gotcha.
we'll have the Tesla too. So
The
we can-
Right, but you
Tesla.
won't be there the whole time.
Just skip
That's
school real quick.
Just
I know.
literally pull your kids out of school.
I know you're paying for it, but just fuck it.
true. Yeah, just don't go.
Pull yourself out of school. Everything.
Like, you guys, I'm busy. I have more fun things to do. Pal around with my friends.
Be in
More-
Vegas.
Yeah.
Morphine.
Yes.
Anything else going on? I had some other pop culture bullshit. Oh wait, I saw something on Reddit. Well, wait, let me see. Oh, okay, pop culture stuff. Oh, did you guys think about or
Deciphering your notes.
yeah, I'm looking through my notes and I was like, you know what, that one's stupid. But the
They won't like that one.
I mean, it might be good later. The Queen of the North. Have you heard about the whole thing with what's her name? Sophie Turner?
Oh yeah, her and Joe Jonas.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
with Jonas.
That
yeah.
whole shit.
I
Oh
thought-
man, fuck that guy.
I don't know. I just thought
I mean, I
Yeah.
never liked the Jonas Brothers, but fuck that
I
guy.
thought I'd bring it up because I thought that the story is just interesting about how all that started like panning out.
Yeah, hey, it's like he was like, I don't like that she's partying all the time. I'm like, you married a young girl.
Right.
Yeah.
That's kind of the thing you do when you're younger. She's like, she won't be at home, and
Right. I didn't
Basically
really
kidnap the
realize how
kids.
it started. I mean, I kind of understand it, but like, yeah, I didn't. I'm never really that plugged into like the breaking celebrity news. I do kind of like to read some of it, but like, I'm not like sitting there like F5ing like every single like gossip channel, you know. But we do sometimes do like these kind of gossipy things segments. So I
Yeah.
thought,
depends
you know.
if I like some of their stuff in the past.
Right,
Like
well,
I
yeah.
like Game of Thrones,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that's why it interests me.
and that's why I thought I'd mention it because I think like most of us watched God. Wait, Alyssa, did you watch Game of the Thrones?
No, I didn't.
Well,
No,
let's-
commentary track. No,
yeah,
that'd be
we're
sorry.
too
yeah,
long.
oh yeah, oh god, no. You're lucky. Actually, we should mention that like Alyssa.
I watched one episode and
Yeah.
I stopped. I
Great.
stopped watching it.
I respect that because man, it turned into the worst fucking show.
I
Yeah.
made peace with it.
Yeah, I know. I don't mind. I'm not like
I made
mad
peace
about
with
it. I'm not mad about it, but like it was still a shit show, literally.
Mm.
But like, I mean, by the end, the middle parts are still fun. I mean, I'm happy
Some of the
for
greatest
I'm-
television, honestly.
I'm happy for the memories.
Mm.
I will say that. But anyway, though, yeah, I watched. It doesn't
Me in
really,
Vegas. Happy
right?
for the memories.
Happy for the memories and not and all the money we lost along the way.
Shouldn't have played that craps table. Shit.
It's a crapshoot. But well, it doesn't really matter if you watch Game of Thrones or not. But it's definitely a. I didn't really realize what happened, like, because it really seems like there was like this fire hose of like stories apparently about how bad Sophie or whatever, or it's Sophie, how bad of a mom she was. But there was like there's like a shit ton of articles that came out in like one day, and then everybody was like, what? And then like later and then later people started putting it together, like, oh, I think it's Joe Jonas who just paid for like 50 hit pieces and then is actually pretty awful. And
snap.
And I can't remember what exactly. It was just so suspicious that there was so many articles. If you look back, I'm sure there still is some, or I'm sure a lot of them are up. Where there's like a bunch of articles where it's like, Sophie, what'd you say? She's the worst mom. She parties and she I don't know. She eat hot chips and lies. And it was like, oh yeah, and then everybody was like, why is there like 80 articles? Yeah, it was just like really suspicious timing. And then she goes ahead and says like, well, actually not really. Also, you're like, you also have like my kids' passports and you're like not letting anybody have them. Like, you're not letting me like do anything with the kids. And like Jonas didn't really have a response to that. So I'm pretty sure he was like, so
it's like, oh, true.
Yeah, oh, true.
Yeah, I saw that he's not letting them go back to England with her.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So So if you want to see Sophie's were they in Florida or some shit?
Probably.
So they're in Florida for the next little while. If any, but they're probably gonna be going back to England too. If anybody wants to go see him down in Florida,
yeah,
they're on tour right now.
They're there until they get exported back to England.
Well, that's the thing he kind of wanted, was like to just take his kids on tour and kind of raise them on the road.
I didn't know that.
Oh my God.
What a
wait,
he
just
actually
never
said
really
that?
a good thing.
Yeah, why would you say that? Like, yeah, this guy's the dude that like it worked out for him, like kind of, and so he's like, I'm gonna raise my kid as a celebrity.
As a roadie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. If your dad was Ozzy Osbourne, then hell yeah, it'd be cool to go on tour, with the Jonas Brothers. It'd be like, whack.
Yeah. And it is funny, he's like really destroying his reputation. Or not reputation, but like he's really destroying his image, where it's like, oh, the boy band.
He's a dick.
Heartthrob. But it's like, oh wow, he's just some dumb deadbeat dad. It's like, oh wow, what a heartthrob.
Yeah.
I never obviously was ever into the Jonas. That was after my time. I don't know. It might line up better.
Yeah, that's during my time.
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
When all the early Disney stars like Selena Gomez and Demi Lovato.
Right.
It's around that time.
Right. And I remember that, but the Jonas Brothers never like ever. Yeah, they were just a literal boy band. Like I really couldn't even tell them from what's the Boys to Men. I don't know.
I know that one of them is diabetic. that's all I know.
Sweet, or what is it? That's very
no, not sweet. No, unsweetened, actually.
Unsweet.
I know that was the joke. Thank you for getting it. It's like very insulin. Anyway, sorry, that's not it. But
they're all going wild, yeah. All those Disney stars in that era.
Yeah.
Actually, I think Miley Cyrus is the most normal one out of all of them, honestly.
Yeah, she's starting to mellow out.
I really like her.
Yeah, she got better.
Yeah, I like her a lot. But
she's a good singer.
Yeah, no, and
She's
everybody
right.
makes fun of her voice. I love her smoky, like fucking sultry voice. Love it.
Yeah.
I never hated her.
She can hit them notes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and she embraced. She's like, and I bet she'd score some crazy scores on the BDSM test.
Oh my god.
She's the most vanilla. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, she's like, actually, just kind of,
Actually, missionary for 30 minutes.
For the express goal of reproduction.
God.
And between the bed sheets, like a good Mormon.
Oh my god. Yeah, you have to pull your dick through your underwear. Don't take them off.
Oh god, no. You need the Mormon
That's not
underwear.
what that's for, Alyssa.
I mean,
it's gross, and you're a
that
whore
little
if you like
pocket
it.
thing. I used to think that's what it is for, though. That little like pocket thing on men's underwear.
well,
What is
right.
it for?
I was like, you pee through that. That's
Yeah.
for flexibility. So like during that area, so like the pants can actually stretch out.
It is,
Yeah.
yeah. You're right though. Yeah, it is kind of a fly for peeing, but you're right. It has a. I know what you mean. It's like more of it's a structural thing too.
Yeah, it's like for your crotch region for flexibility, some
yeah.
breathing room.
Right.
Gotta get some air up there. It's all sweaty.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I just think of the onesies that you have for kids with the flap in the back, but you just have like one. I don't know if you have one in the back and one in the front as a Mormon, or if you had like one that kind of does it all, right? Like one that goes
like
from
one
the
zipper.
front to the back or the back to the front. Oh yeah, one big zipper. Yeah,
I wouldn't trust the back flap. Like,
Yeah.
I don't trust the back.
I don't think
flap.
I trust the zipper to go like all the way around my gooch area.
No, I'd be afraid to, pull my flaps, get caught.
Just like the skydiver.
Yeah, I can't have that.
You'd look like a Hellraiser character.
Jesus.
That would be a suffering.
It's okay. I like this. This is why I got these pants.
Yeah, my fetish is Xenobite shit.
Ooh, God.
We watched the new Hellraiser, I think, at last TwitchCon.
God, we did. Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Shit,
it was pretty good actually.
I think
female Pinhead. It was pretty good.
I do like that part. That's once again my fetish.
But yeah, there's the whole suffering through salvation thing.
Yeah, I like to
kind of like my cult.
Like when my partner suffers and I see the fear in their eyes.
That is strange. Maybe that's the hunter. You see the fear in your
right.
eyes.
I think you're right. That is definitely like part of that. Like if you agreed.
Maybe if it was like you dress up like a deer, I'll dress up like a hunter thing. That'd be
booby
nice,
trap the house.
That's actually more legit than you'd think. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about that. I don't know
Kevin
about that
McAllister, that shit.
But there's like people. There's
just hot iron on the doorknobs.
A Home Alone fetish.
Yeah, we just Home Alone the house.
Marbles.
McAllister roleplay.
Yeah. All that set up just to get hard.
That could be it. Yeah, that could be a thing. I'm home alone.
Ornaments.
No one robs me.
Ornaments on the ground. Broken.
Ornaments, yeah.
A cutout of Michael Jordan on strings playing rocking around the Christmas tree.
In the window.
That
They're
is...
like, oh fuck, we can't go to Legion's house right now. He's got the characters up by the Christmas tree.
The Michael Jordan cutout.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's me. Oh yeah. Oh god, yeah.
We just like dreads like on the sidewalk. We just have that going.
Yeah.
Outside.
It's okay.
It's like, how many people did he invite to Vegas?
To Vegas, yeah, that's
the whole house.
Oh yeah, that'll be.
Because he never really knows, right? He just shows up.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be like a prank. We'll just have all these cardboard cutouts.
Prank, yeah.
That'll be perfect. Christmas music in October.
Yeah. I think maybe Home Alone. Let's say probably. I don't know. Probably Home Alone and The Grinch are probably like my Christmas movies I have to watch during like this December time.
Yeah.
This is just iconic to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
Home Alone.
It's the only time I listen to Christmas music too. Can't anymore.
I like to watch Home Alone, and I do like The Grinch. There's another one in there.
Elf 2. Elf 2 is good. I mean,
yeah.
not Elf 2, but Elf.
Nightmare
Elf
Before
3,
Christmas.
Elf 3.
Yeah.
Wait. God damn it. What's Bruce Willis? What the fuck?
Die Hard.
Die Hard. Why couldn't I think of it? Die Hard.
Oh,
Christmas
Edward
movie.
Scissorhands. That's what I was thinking of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Home
Sleepy
Alone.
Hollow. No.
Yeah. Fucking Ichabod.
You're talking about that movie. That movie's fucked up.
Yes.
That movie's like deeply disturbing.
Hell yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Tim Burton was in his feelings, that movie.
Yeah.
He was like putting people in Iron Maidens and everyone's fucking pale.
Yeah.
Getting their heads chopped off.
It's gross.
Shit, that's kind of what Wolf Among Us is about too. Just all like these fairy tale, fictional universes going into New York or living there.
It's a good game. I can't wait to see the end.
It is.
Wolf Among Us.
It's freaking crazy.
Yeah.
Wolf Among Us.
I want to see that, and I want to see Aqua play Yakuza.
Oh yeah,
Yakuza.
One of these days. One of these days.
One of these days.
I'm just addicted.
We have to be like
Starfield.
we got to be like Shia LaBeouf. Like yesterday was a different day. You gotta do it now.
Do it.
Don't
Do
worry
it.
about it.
Yeah, Uncle, you got plenty of time.
I would do. I do.
Legion's-
I'm getting in the groove. I don't know. I don't like to feel obligated. I need to like take the obligation out, and then I just need to do and have my own fun. And I think I just have a block right now.
We can't look at you while you do it.
I just want like
the
to
anti-voyeur fetish.
Yes, I just like to experience my weed fetish and just play Starfield.
Yeah. You can
Still do
stream
that on
it.
stream?
I know I could.
It's illegal for
but
you.
when I
Lord.
know, but then you get all self-conscious. No, I get it. But Starfield is really good. I'm still enjoying that a lot.
Legion's got to get to his quinceañera here pretty soon.
Oh right, yeah, no.
You could be
Oh.
streaming Starfield.
We got 20.
Okay, yeah. How much time you got?
Yeah, we got 20.
20, yeah,
we got some time.
Yeah, 20
but
minutes.
yeah, what's it called? What was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't know. I'm comfortable talking to myself now. Just
Yeah, no, I get it. I
just
definitely
hours on end.
It is an acquired
Like even
thing.
when there's nothing happening.
Right. It is acquired, and I definitely haven't like gotten all the way used to it. So kudos to you.
Yeah, he's getting good at it because I
Yeah.
used to feel bad. I'm like, oh, he's talking to himself. I'm like, he's all right.
He is. He's fine. You know, yeah, I've heard that too.
Just
Yeah,
ranted about something.
yeah. He talking. He out there. He out there talking, yapping. No, that's good. Oh yeah.
Yapper dapper. Dapper yapper.
Speaking of space and
That's what
Starfield, you're dapper.
He's all, I'm not going to stream it. Don't ask.
I'm the dapper yapper.
The Dapper Yapper. That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good podcast name. Let's change it. The Dapper Yapper.
Yeah.
Right
Change
now.
everything right now.
Artist right now.
We could call everybody crappers. No, just kidding. Anyway, I don't even know what that means. Speaking of Starfield, I was reading on Reddit. Europa might have life. I was thinking about Legion when I read that. You know, Europa, the moon of Jupiter.
Mm-hmm.
It's like an ice frozen with like a liquid ocean underneath. You know.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
I
I remember
about that.
me and Legion like some of those spooky like eldritch horror like
Oh yeah, the analog horror.
yeah, like there's a lot of horror like series that do like a thing where it's like, yeah, like we went deep in the ocean, but like even if it's another planet it's even cooler. Like deep in the alien ocean you start finding like the weirdest creatures ever, and like kind of like your Dredge, right?
Yeah, like Dredge, the fishing game, and Darkest Dungeon, I guess.
Yeah,
too.
and it's like the
Got
deeper
some
you go,
Lovecraft stuff.
the deeper you go, the more like eldritch things go. And I don't know. I just saw the Europa might have life. They think they're thinking that CO2 might be coming out of that planet or coming out of the moon like at a rate that would indicate life, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, I just thought of Legion and how much we kind of like those fictions about like Lovecraftian eldritch kind of fictions of like, yeah, like the deeper you go to this ocean, the more bizarre they get, and like the closer to like the weird like Cthulhu like character you're getting, like at the center of the center of the planet or whatever, through down the deepest trenches.
I like horror that's like kind of unknowable, can't perceive it really. It's just a thing. Like what was that movie Color Out of Space with Nick Cage?
I still need to watch it.
It's like based off the Lovecraft thing, or like even like Annihilation with Natalie Portman.
Yep, that's a good
I
one.
like the threat is just a force of nature. Like it's not vindictive or anything. It doesn't care about people. It just exists, and by existing, it just messes everything up.
Especially if it's like
scary.
a form of life that like is doing its own thing, but just it doing its own thing is like super like bad for humans, right? You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. So it's like, it's just trying
it's
to
like
live.
it's like a storm. It's like a hurricane or a tornado, right? Like it's not intentionally trying to. Yeah, it's not intentionally trying to kill you. It's just it's the things.
Yeah. I like that kind of thing. So yeah. So shout out to any of our anybody listening on Europa. If any of our fans are living there,
all the fish,
all
the fish in Europa.
You don't know. There could be some major fans there. So if they might.
No, they're all in Vegas.
They could just happen to pick up these signals just by their evolution, and they're getting Twitch streams streamed to them. So shout out.
That's the first signal they pick up.
The first thing the aliens see is our podcast.
Yeah.
Would that comfort you or like disturb you that like that's this podcast is like the first thing that's a perspective on humans.
This particular podcast talking about
man.
kinks.
Yeah.
Now the episode 1 through 4 or whatever, fine. But if they heard this one, they'd know too much about me. Is what I'm saying. They know exactly what I like and dislike.
They'd be like, he's not vanilla enough. He's not wholesome.
The alien. If it's a race,
the Mormon aliens.
Yeah. See, if it's a race of Amazonian dami mommies, then yes.
Oh
that's a jackpot right there.
The Mormons, they believe in the planets. Maybe that's what Europa is. It's one of them.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, Scientology too. Like Scientology, don't they believe that like I don't know spaceships like lost a bunch of souls out of them and landed on Earth and maybe some went to Europa? I don't know.
And they are connected to podcasts, specifically this one.
I mean,
this one.
See, in my opinion,
aliens love our podcast. Okay, guys.
I'm just saying it's possible. I'm just kidding, but maybe it is possible. Yeah, or they're picking up every broadcast that we put out, which is maybe a little more likely. Like they just happen to have some weird receiver that just happens to be picking up like everything we broadcast. It just happens to be like some weird piece of like metal,
streams.
Right? It's like some weird piece of metal in like the ocean, and it's like somehow like broadcasting like onto some weird water thing or something, and it's like broadcasting our entire civilization to them. It's possible.
You sound like you know a lot about this.
Actually, I've never
Are you lizard folk?
I never thought about that before. I mean, well, it's a really out there thing, but like in my opinion, it's still fun to like. It's like, let's just pretend it's possible.
Yeah,
because no, I mean it's mostly just an excuse for them to be fans of our podcast. So, we're the most popular podcast on Europa. I think we can say
on Europa, number one trending, right over JRE.
I think we could
over
just
Joe himself.
If we claim it now. Nobody can claim it after us, so you know.
That's right. We said it,
and we said it, and you can't prove that we're not. So and especially when they say like, I think there is life, guys, and then like at that point we can then we can put it on our like thing, and we can say the most popular in Europa because like there is life there, and we could just say it, and there it is. We did it.
Right. It was like during like the Xbox press conference when they were announcing the new Xbox. They're like, "This is the best console in every dimension." I'm like, "Oh, bold claim there."
That's good.
Like, no, we checked.
We checked. I checked other dimension. I checked myself in other dimension. He said we're good.
The dimension
we are the greatest,
except for that one dimension. Except for the dimension where World War I didn't happen. That one,
except for the dimension where I'm a sub. That dimension they don't like Xbox.
The dom dimension and the sub dimension. There's so many. The bottom dimension, the top dimension, the kinky dimension,
the rigger,
the kinky dimension. Oh man.
And the rope bunny.
The rope bunny dimension.
The hunt.
It would just be like a swinging jungle gym. It'd be like that park thing in what's it called? In Belmont, that jungle gym course, that would be the rope bunny dimension. It would just look like that.
Sky ropes.
You just have a harness.
Oh right.
Run into
Damn. Yeah. You. That was the most egregious display of kink I've ever seen.
that was the most exhibitionist I've ever been.
Yes.
On that
Everyone
jungle
watching.
gym.
He's all, take pictures of me, you guys. Take pictures.
Take pictures. Get the good angles. That might be something. I don't know. That might be a fetish.
Yeah, could
be.
Who knows?
I believe it could be.
Everything could be, right? It's like the rule 34 of the internet. If it exists, it's a fetish. But
yeah.
Hey, more power to you. Just don't have a murder fetish. I think that maybe not should be.
Yeah.
A serial killer.
I will kink shame on that one. I will ick that yum.
Yeah.
And so will the court.
Yeah. So will
Your Honor, you're kind of icking my yum.
Yeah, he just pulls out the fence. And in my defense, Your Honor, that is my fetish. So you can't judge me on that.
It makes me horny
or else
and
discriminating.
happy.
You ready
I have
for
an afterlife fetish.
Yeah.
I send people there.
Oh God.
Here's another. That's another awkward segue if you want.
Yeah.
Or hear about the Russel Brand stuff.
Okay, a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Speaking of sick and twisted fetishes. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I'm not too well versed on that. I didn't
Yeah,
read any
me
articles
either.
yet.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not super into it or onto it either, but I thought it was kind of interesting. I think the only reason I wanted to say it is because I never liked him. I know everybody says that after someone they caught out.
After they done some
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
I actually never liked him. He was never my best friend.
He was there are some people defending him. People are defending him. They're like, actually, he was kind of a creep.
Was it Mila and Ashton
Yeah,
again?
it was.
They wrote character
so
letters
many-
for him again. Another one. Oh no.
Yeah.
It's natural.
Well, the
just-
Russel Brand we knew. He went to church, guys.
It's a good
I've always thought he was funny. I've always liked his comedy, but he's just like, and now where he's out in life, he's like this self-appointed know-it-all. You
Right.
know, like he's
for
just
sure.
always going on and on.
he knows
and,
everything about every
Everything.
government or whatever. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And he knows everything about like viruses and stuff apparently. But anyway,
Yes.
But yeah. I mean, I don't need to get like deep into that kind of thing. I just thought I'd ask it because like, yeah, he really went off the deep end. Oh yeah, there was people. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Mila and Ashton were defending him. No, it was somebody else. But they're like, yeah, he was kind of a creep back in like 2006 to 2012. But as far as I know, for the past 3 years that I've known him, he's been nothing but nice. And it's like, okay, that means nothing. But like, yeah, it's interesting because he started off as some like really like hippie-ish new age dude who like was like, you know, he was very very new age, and like, but mostly harmless, right? And he was a comedian, but like, I don't remember seeing anything he did. I know he was in a couple movies.
Yeah.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall is
and-
like one of my favorite.
Yeah.
Forgetting
movie
Sarah
season.
Marshall and Get Him to the Greek apparently, which I don't know if
Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen either of them. I might
I
have seen
love that
Forgetting.
movie.
Oh, we should do that.
I
Commentary track.
mean,
Some
I'd be
suggestions.
willing to rewatch it because honestly, I don't remember anything about it. But I think he did stand up, but I literally have never seen any. And like he might have done other like videos and stuff. And yeah, I just know that I hardly saw any of his stuff. But like I knew about him, and I thought he was like halfway okay. Like he seemed alright. But yeah, then ever since like, but like and then I like hadn't heard of him for like a solid decade, probably more. And then like after a while, he pops up on YouTube and he's like, "Guys, COVID isn't real." That's like, oh my god. Like I have an announcement.
He's a weird looking dude. I will say that.
Yeah, his top teeth.
He looks like a skeleton.
Oh,
with, like, long
I
hair.
mean, he definitely has an odd look. Yeah, I guess you're right. Like when he was younger, he had a kind of like a, what would you call it? I don't know, kind of like a, he had a certain look, kind of a, he looked like what he is, like a weird comedian, new age guy. But yeah, now
like
he has like this,
metrosexual.
yeah, but now, and he
of-
looked okay, but yeah, now he has like this big beard, but he's also just like, you're right, he kind of just looks like a emaciated skeleton man.
Yeah,
Didn't he? Wasn't he married to Katy Perry?
Yeah, for a little bit.
For
and he
a minute
fucking
and a
broke
half.
up with her through text.
Bro, how do you fumble that, dude?
Yeah,
It's just-
I
How
mean,
is you a dude fumble that?
maybe. I mean, to his credit, Katie might just be really annoying to live with.
She was young, and she was on tour. I do know that because I followed that. Like, I knew more about him then because I used to, I watched the movies, watched his stand-up, read a little bit of his book, and so I knew that he was, a sex addict and a drug
Right.
addict and stuff like that. And
Which,
so,
yeah.
and he had talked about that.
Right, and I can at least say like it's at least interesting that he had that kind of self-awareness.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
like I'm not here to like totally like rag on the dude forever, like he's irredeemable. Although, I mean, a lot of the shit he says is pretty fucking
Yeah,
bad.
we'll see
But,
after
like,
the courts.
Yeah, but and yeah, like, and I'm talking like the stuff he said. Like, if the allegations are all true, then yeah, like fuck him, who cares? Like, yeah, I guess I was speaking more of like in that era,
Yeah.
like if he was kind of open about some of the problems, but yeah, I mean, but if you move on, then it's like, it's just allegations. This is all alleged, but
Yeah, don't sue us, Russell Brand.
yeah. Alleged stuff about, and I actually didn't even read the details, and like, not that I don't want to, not that I want to remain ignorant, I just didn't really want to read. but you know what I mean? It's like
Right.
people have allegations and like the courts will start getting into it, but like the people knee-jerk reacting saying like he's innocent because they want to take him down because he's speaking the truth, and it's like
the Andrew Tate defense.
yeah, right,
Yeah.
exactly. The Andrew Tate defense. But like I don't need to like go into all those details.
The Matrix is trying to shut him down.
Yeah.
I guess yeah, right, exactly. The Matrix thing. Actually, I think Russell might have actually said something about the Matrix. I'm not sure.
Oh shit.
Maybe. I don't know. He definitely has a very similar thing. But yeah, I mean, I guess I just wanted to ask what your opinions are, because yeah, like I don't think I saw much, but I guess you guys kind of did answer like what you've seen from him.
I mean, it doesn't sound too far-fetched to me that he would have some sexual assault allegations against him. He was a sex addict and he was a drug addict, and those two things mixed can lead to a lot of fucking trouble, you know? So there could have been instances where he was high and, you know, got into a situation with somebody, and now it's coming out, you know, however long afterward, and
right.
you know, people use their celebrity to cover their tracks, and now he's in his guru era, right, where everything is holistic and he's trying to like
everything's healing.
Yes, everything's healing, and there's probably women out there that are looking at this and going, fuck this, you know, like
right,
what a slap in the face, you know.
What a convenient thing. I love the people who do heinous shit and then they like jump into like hippie shit. They're like, oh, but like I'm different now, and it's like, okay, but you still did those things.
Oh
like,
my god, yeah, and especially after, you know, Danny Masterson,
right.
He just got sentenced 30 to life, and you know, a lot of people didn't think that was going to happen because of his celebrity and all these people around him. And Scientology backing him too.
Right.
Like
it's heartening to see some of the people being listened to more these days.
Yeah,
I think it's been good because it's like, I don't know, because this was an investigation again. I don't know all the details, but yeah, apparently this has been going on for like 4 or so years, like the investigation into this stuff. I didn't really know much about it. I mean, like you said, it like you kind of knew there was skeevy stuff surrounding him.
Yeah,
and it's interesting because it's starting to be, some patterns are starting to become apparent. Like it's starting to be a thing where it's like, oh, I think I might know some other people who probably have similar skeletons in their closet.
Oh my gosh, I'm sure a ton of people do.
Like in Hollywood, of course. I mean, it goes without saying. Like that's just the very nature. It's like saying, you know, there's fish in the ocean.
Yeah.
I think that's a conspiracy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
how dare you cast such aspersions? But yeah, it's like, I just thought it was interesting. It's an interesting kind of like developing thing. I get, you know, just like all the other celebrity gossips we sometimes follow. Like I said, it's not really gossip, but celebrity, like, what? I don't even want to call it drama. It's just celebrity allegations. Celebrity court and police proceedings.
Celebrity
I usually
court.
have my eye.
I would love that show.
That's a good one.
I would love that show.
Celebrity
court.
Oh yeah.
If there's like a celebrity court.
Yeah, is it claymation?
Yes.
Celebrity death match.
Yeah, that one too.
God, celebrity death match. Holy shit. Sorry, go ahead, Alyssa.
Huh? Oh, yeah. I usually skim through TMZ and stuff like that. Right now, I'm like, for the past few months, I've been focused on Krishan Rock and Blueface. They're rappers.
Oh yeah, we still need to discuss that. I haven't.
Oh my gosh.
Like I'm almost saving myself for whenever you want to do that. That could.
Yeah.
That could be something.
It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing.
We could definitely we'll definitely keep that in our back pocket. I just got to keep getting reminded of that because like. Did you post anything on that in the forum section?
I don't think I did.
That could be worth it.
New stuff happens every day because they post constantly. So I'm always like, even right now, I'm like checking my phone and Krishan is going live with the baby, and so I'm like, I have to wait till later to watch it. But
well, if last night you could have watched the whole thing, did it? No.
I'm sorry. Yeah. But no, I follow it.
Well, okay, because I did the whole Colleen thing and the 8 passengers thing, and there was always stuff coming out then too.
Yeah, I could do a podcast on that.
We'll keep it in our back pocket for sure.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be top.
It'll be
shelf.
Or we could try. It could be our topic for a potential live recording, maybe.
Oh my gosh!
If we make it work. It could even
yeah,
just,
that would be.
I mean, we could.
Everyone want to spend $20 on that
I
thing?
mean, we
Hell
could.
yeah.
There might be a way we could just jankily do something. We'll see. Maybe not. It seems like a lot of effort
Yeah.
when we just want to drink and not do anything.
Oh yeah, I love reading celebrity news. I'm usually paying attention. Like, what was it? Just a few days ago, Danny Masterson's wife actually filed for divorce.
I did see that.
Yeah, she did. But it's like, why did she stay with him through the trial? You know, did she think?
Well,
what did she think?
there might be
On the off chance he got free.
I mean, okay, I did read some things that like that's pretty common where like if someone's going to prison, you do a separation, like even if you're not gonna like divorce, you know what I mean? So like there might be like a financial reason they're doing that. Although, why would
I'm interested
like,
in that.
Yeah, but like why would she even like? If I were her, I'd be like, oh, that's interesting. Even if I don't like hate the dude, like even if I don't like, even if I'm still like, oh, I don't want to, like I would still just move on from him. I'd be like, okay, cool. Anyway, you're in prison now, so bye.
Yeah, I wonder how that works. Because all the money is obviously going to go to her, but it's like, how do you do that? I feel like getting a divorce would kind of, mess it up a little bit, but then not really because he can't really do anything. You know?
Yeah. I don't really know the ins and outs. I think it's just a financial thing. Although, but like I say, at the same time, God, I mean, it's Scientology is fucked up anyway. So like, it could be a myriad reasons why they'd file for divorce, but it is a little funny because did she have a statement like 3 days before? She's like, I'm sticking by him. 3 days
right?
later,
Sticking by my man. And they have a daughter. I didn't know that they share a daughter together. I'm like, what are they telling this kid? Oh, he might come home, maybe. I don't know.
I mean,
Daddy's on tour.
Yeah, he's on tour
For 30 years.
Jesus.
Just like yeah. Well, yeah, I know. Yeah, it's a weird situation. That was funny. I didn't get that. I don't know. Has Ashton and Mila have they made any more mistakes? I thought I read something like they what?
Wrap it.
Oh, I know. I get it. Yeah. I didn't know if there was any more of that, but well, yeah, it doesn't really matter. My train of thought. No, I think that I don't think I had any more topics, but yeah, all I'm saying is Scientology, stay away.
Yeah.
If that's the option,
we support.
If that's the if that's the one thing you take away from this podcast, stay away from Scientology, Danny Masterson, Russel Brand, and Joe Jonas.
Yes, agree.
And Alyssa.
Yeah. Don't watch me
because of her disgusting kinks that we learned about today.
God.
Absolutely unacceptable.
All right. You guys want to shout out anything before we call it?
I'm good.
I don't think so. Go to our streaming site. Where are we most prominent? Where are we getting the best views? Go to.
Oh yeah. Have you checked
for
that?
now, it's yeah, I check it all the time. I love statistics, but go to buzzsprout.com. Watches or not watches. Listen to us on on that website. Once our art goes down, once that's all settled, I'll start posting to some of the major sites like Spotify and YouTube Music and Stitcher and all that, Apple Music. So hopefully we can get that rolling out soon. But yeah, I'm Legion Lion. Follow me at Legion Lion on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and sometimes the weekend late nights.
Awesome, yeah. Alyssa, shout out your socials.
Alyssa Riot at Alyssa Riot on Twitch. I will stream when I get to it, I swear to God.
Yep, same here. Relytan, Relytan. I'm on Twitch. I do stream sometimes. Well, thanks so much, everybody, for listening. This is Forget We Said That. And what you have to do right now is forget we said that. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you guys for listening.
Bye.